All right. I think we are good to go. Yo, what's up, Chris? Welcome in, Cryptic. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and just share this on the Discord. Boom. Fashu, welcome in. Booyah. Currently doing an Ultra Moon Mono Bug Run. Nice. Icarus, good to see you. Welcome, buddy. Alright, let me start the recording, and we are good to go. Do shinies exist? I genuinely question it, chat. I don't know if shinies exist in this game. Pengy, good to see ya. I don't know if shinies exist. I have no proof that they exist in this game whatsoever. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm waiting for the editor to send me the short back so that I can post it on the channel. But Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are confirmed. They are coming, and not as subscriptions. They're coming as a purchasable game on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 system. And it looks like they are going to have online compatibility. So it says there's going to be trading, there's going to be battling. So I'm excited. I am very excited. I'm hoping that they announce it'll have home compatibility at some point for Fire Red and Leaf Green, because at that point we're good to go. it's gonna be crazy. So I'm waiting for the editor to send that so I can post that short. So we might have to take just a second break during stream so that I can post that, but we'll get there when we get there. Team right now is Chargebug, Butterfree, Rabombi, Pinscher, Parasect, Araquanid. That's crazy. Good stuff. They do. You can catch shinies in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You can see them in the overworld. I don't have any confirmation of that because I have spent over 24 hours shiny hunting in this game with no shinies. So I don't believe it till I see it. There is confirmed. It's in the description. Icarus, I read the description this morning when I... Are you talking about the description of the YouTube video? Because I didn't read that, I guess. But the description on the eShop, it only says there's going to be online for trading and battling. It doesn't specifically say home. 2 days later, and I'm still looking for Pidgey. That's the thing, though. I'm not even looking for Pidgey anymore. I just want any shiny. We failed our Pidgey combo. So at this point, I just want any shiny I can get. But let's get to it, chat. We are currently shiny hunting Nidoran male. So let's go ahead and add to our count for the day. But I'm so excited. Pokemon Day is going to be insane, guys. I don't think you understand. Gen 10 is going to be announced. They're going to officially release... They're going to officially release the Fire Red Leaf Green. It's going to be crazy. I don't know that we're gonna do a fire red leaf green video. Pokemon Day is the 27th, so next Friday, one week from today, guys. Gen 10? Gen 10, guys. Gen 10 is coming. It is coming. Gen 10 will be later this year, and they're gonna announce it on Pokemon Day. You can put money on that one. Sorry, let me go ahead and grab the counter. I forgot to turn that on. Okay. What's up, Avu? Good to see you. Or Hafu. Ava. I don't know why I said Avu. $19. Hey, Zoomies, thank you for all the likes. Let me know, guys, if the audio's good for you. You're taking a Pokemon Quetzal break to level up your shinies in Scarlet. Nice. Hayden, thank you for the likes. So for those who are new, we have been shiny hunting in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for over 24 hours. We had a streak of over 1,100 on Pidgey for our catch combo and nothing. So now we are catch comboing the little mouse. We're catch comboing Nidoran. Did I keep the offending Weedle? Oh yeah, the offending Weedle is part of the crew now, part of the ship. You're so excited for Gen 10? I'm excited too. Hey, Keyblade, thank you for the shiny luck. We desperately need the shiny luck. That is true. Hey, Void, thank you for the follow. Guys, we finally passed 800 followers on the Purple app. Good morning, hearts. Am I getting Fire Red Leaf Green? I will be getting it. I'm curious if they're going to release it physically, because I'm tempted to get a physical copy. I'm Wolven's younger sibling, been listening to my streams when Wolven's home. Hey, appreciate it. Hope you and Wolven are doing good. Wolven's one of the OGs. QJ the QT, what's up, Jonathan? Will it be on Switch 1? Will what be on Switch 1? Fire Red Leaf Green? Yes. Fire Red Leaf Green ports will be on Switch 1. I imagine this would be so long to complete. To do a shiny badge quest in this game, technically shouldn't take that long, but I don't have any shinies in this game. Pidgeot's goated. Yeah, I mean, Pidgeot's Pidgeot. I don't want him on my team, but we haven't gotten a shiny yet, so they're just chilling. They are just chilling. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. The big thing I'm excited for is the fact if they're gonna bring Fire Red and Leaf Green to the Nintendo Switch as not subscriptions, but as purchasable games with home compatibility, I think they have a big opportunity to bring back events that were at one point available, like the Jirachi event, Deoxys event, those kind of things for the other games. And I think it is a good sign that we will probably get Generation 2 and 3 ports in the future as well. I am interested to see what they do with that, because obviously gold and silver, we're not going to get heart gold till silver ports, but gold and silver would be cool. But I'm curious if they're going to bring sapphire, ruby, and emerald, or just emerald, or what they'll do. I found Pidgey. Mary, I didn't find Pidgey. That's the thing. We got up to over 1100 on our catch combo, and then we accidentally caught a Weedle and broke our catch combo, so now we moved on to Nidoran. It's all good, Mary. It's all good. It is what it is. Hopefully we get a faster blue rat than the Pidgey. I hope there's going to be a port for Gen 8. Well, I mean, there's not going to be a port of Gen 8 because Gen 8's already on the Switch. But I highly doubt we get DS ports anytime soon. The only way I think we get DS ports, and this is one of my big hopes, is they give us a screen attachment, because we have a USB-C port on top and bottom of the Switch 2. I'm hoping they release a screen attachment for the top of the Switch 2 so that you can play DS games, and then they port the DS games. But the 3DS games, I highly doubt they'll port anytime soon. If I had to guess, since Fire Red Leaf Green's coming out this year, if they do a Gen 2 and Gen 3 port, it'll probably be like a year later for each of them, which means even if they do in 3 years bring us a DS port, that means it's going to take, you know, years and years for anything from the 3DS to come to the Switch. So we'll have to see. Is this Sword and Shield? No. Thoughts on Fire Red Leaf Green prices? David, I think they're fine. I think they're fine. A lot of people were speculating they were going to be 30, 40 bucks on release, which I felt was a little high. 20 bucks to me. I wish 20 bucks was for both versions. But the fact that we'll probably have home compatibility and we'll be able to trade and battle online with them, and it's a purchasable game. It's not a you have to pay for the Nintendo Switch Online to have access to it. The fact that it's a purchasable game, I think 20 is fine. Never played Fire Red, only Leaf Green, so you're fine getting red. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder how a DS port would work. DS ports could work in multiple ways. On the Steam Deck, they already have like emulated ports, and they just put the screens side by side. That being said, again, Nintendo Switch 2 has 2 USB-C ports, top and like one on top, one on bottom. That is literally the perfect opportunity for them to release just a small screen that you click onto the top of your Switch to play Nintendo DS ports. That's been my hope since I saw that it had a top port. It's a big cope, but it's possible. At this point, it's your moral obligation to emulate. I think that's definitely a take, Ruby. I don't think it's anyone's moral obligation to emulate, especially if they're going to bring us ports that we can own. Now, if they brought us ports that we had to pay the online subscription for, yes, I would definitely agree with you. I think that would be extremely greedy. But as it is right now, you can buy the game and you'll be able to play it, so. I got the Pidgey? No. It's fairly priced, to be honest. I think it's fairly priced. You have to remember, 20, 30 years ago, whenever it was out, you were paying 30-40 bucks for the game, maybe more. At this point, you would have to pay hundreds to get the actual cartridges. If they're going to give it to you for 20 bucks and you can play it on modern software or hardware, I think 20 bucks is fine. Again, a lot of people were speculating it was going to be 30-40. That to me would be too high. If it's not physical, you're renting it as long as they want to host it. Kind of, Brogan. There is physical copies, at least for Japanese. So if... Hey, thank you, Celeste. I don't speak Spanish well enough to read that, but my wife is standing right here and she speaks Spanish, so hi from the US. How's the game, Unk? I'm not that old. Blastoise, how old do you think I am? There's no way you're coming in here calling me Unk. But yeah, Brogan, there's going to be physical copies in Japanese. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced physical copies in English, which at that point, your argument is invalid. So I understand people's whole digital versus physical, but the way things are going, a digital copy of the game is still technically owning the game, especially with emulation and yada yada, so... Did it get the Pidgey? No. We failed the Pidgey combo at over 1,100 Pidgeys. So we were 4 times over odds. And I accidentally caught a Weedle. He is currently residing in my box. He is the Weedle of shame. He will remind us of our hubris for all time and eternity. Actually, we should nickname him. Can we change his nickname? Yeah, change his nickname. What should we nickname this Weedle? This Weedle that ruined our Pidgey combo. Name it Mistake. We could name it Humility, Failure, and the Weedle didn't do anything wrong. Why are we naming the Weedle mean things? The Weedle brought us to our knees. Regret? You guys are so mean to the poor little Weedle. He didn't do anything wrong. Bane? Waldo? I don't understand that one. Mistake. The Humbler. I like the Humbler. Oh, I can't type in this. Oh gosh dang it. Satan's Food Cake. What are these names, guys? The Humbler. There we go. We got the Humbler. He's gonna stay in our boxes for the entire run. He reminds us of what could have been the Pidgey that never is. Sir Humble Brag, that's funny. You should name him OP and make him a Mega. No, we're not going to use him. He doesn't get to gain levels. He's in the box of shame and regret. You leaving? Yeah. Love you. Okay. Have fun. He's fine. Like how we all started attacking Weedle. Poor Weedle. He didn't do anything. Everyone's complaining about it being 20 bucks when they can emulate it, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I mean... If you're gonna complain about it being 20 bucks, yeah, go ahead and just emulate it at that point. But, in my opinion, 20 bucks for the actual game to be downloaded rather than it being an online subscription, totally A-okay in my book. Totally A-okay in my book. And again, if we get home compatibility, now to me, if they bring Gen 2, Gen 3 as ports as well for same price point, and they bring back events, like, well, obviously we have the Sevi Islands for Fire Red, Leaf Green, but if they brought back events, then to me, that'd be huge. Give us like the Eon ticket and whatnot. Gen 4 Platinum Edition, please. Yeah, I think if they do DS ports, it's gonna be a far ways off. I would love it though. Go buy a physical copy for GBA, then have fun with that, dude, rather than the $20 digital. Well, I mean, again, we don't know if there's going to be physical ports, so we know that Japan's getting physical ports, which means it's likely we get English physical ports. Not guaranteed, but if you think it's a ripoff, yeah, just go buy a regular GBA cartridge at that point. Pokemon Legends allow? Oh, Alola. Legends Alola would be, I think that would be probably my second choice. My first choice would be Legends Kalos. I want to see the original dragon so bad. Give us Legends Kalos. And then after that, I would say I would want either Legends Johto or Legends Alola at kind of like the equal. But if they do Legends Alola, it better be focused around Ultra Space. I want to go into Ultra Space zones. I want to explore the Ultra Space world, see new Ultra Beasts. That would be so cool. Isn't the next Legends Galar? I try not to follow leaks all that much, but we don't really know. From what I've heard from leaks, yes, I think it might be Galar, which to me is a big bummer. It's one of my least favorite generations. I personally despise Dynamax and Gigantamax as a gimmick. And in my opinion, if we do get Legends Galar next, the odds that the gimmick is going to be Dynamax and Gigantamax are pretty high. And some of the only starters that don't have forms, regional forms or megas or anything, are the Gen 4 starters. So the odds are we get Legends Galar with the Gen 4 starters getting their own Gigantamax forms as their forms. I would be irate. I cannot express to you how upset I would be if that's because if they get Dynamax forms, the odds are they're not going to get megas or regional forms anytime soon. Oh, I'd be so mad. Why does Nintendo hate Gen 4? I don't know. They're the best starters. Nintendo thinks they're too powerful. Bro mixed up Unova and Kalos. I mean, yes, Unova. Legends Unova is my top, not Kalos. We just were in Kalos. Now, my top would be Legends Unova. The only exception is Charizard. Only exception about what? Charizard being the best? Because Charizard is a little overrated in my opinion. He's cool. I love Charizard, but he is definitely overrated. You're thinking Celebi Darkrai? Well, I mean, Darkrai just got a form in Legends ZA, so he's kind of out. He gets every single new form. True. You think they're going to do more Legends-based games around other mythical legendary Pokemon? I don't know what they're going to do for Legends. Until we get a third one and we can compare the series one to another, we won't know if there's a trend for what they focus on. Because right now, the only similarity between the Legends games is that they're the experimental games. There's really no other similarities between them. Haven't played ZA yet. Is it good? I loved ZA. After about 500-600 hours, which is where I'm at, I'm kind of done with it, but Legends Celebi, Deoxys, or Jirachi. I think Legends Celebi would be good. Take us back in time. You hope the next Legends game is based on the past. I really did like the vibe of Legends Arceus more than ZA. but the game and the amount of content in ZA was way better. Did I get the Pidgey? No, Charlie, we did not. We accidentally caught a Weedle and failed our 1100 catch combo. Mega Sceptile's not as bad as people make him out to be. He's not as cool as some of the other Megas, but he's not nearly as bad as people make him out to be. At the end of the day, at least he has a Mega. Where's Mega Torterra and Empoleon and Infernape? They need to mix them together. Again, I don't think Legends has a set structure right now. Because originally, we all thought when Legends Arceus came out that the Legends game series was going to be the past, the legend origins of each region, which to me would have been amazing. I mean, the origin of each individual region would have been insane. Again, Legends Celebi, Legends Unova, the original Dragon, Legends Alola, going with the Ultra Beasts. It would have been cool if Legends ZA was in the past and focused on the Pokemon War, and we had got Young ZA. But with Legends ZA, we now know that that's not necessarily the route they're going for Legends. Even Legends Galar could potentially focus on the Darkest Day. Again, if we get Legends Galar, I'm going to be so upset. I know it's likely, but man, I despise Gen 8. The games were so boring to me. The only redeeming feature about Gen 8 was the DLCs were decently fun, but the main game was so boring. The characters, I didn't really jive with any of them. Again, I hate Dynamax and Gigantamax. So if we go back to Gen 8 already, Gen 10's not even out. We go to Gen 8 for a remake, dude, or for a Legends, I'd be so sad. We have Gen 2, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 6, or 5, we just did 6, Gen 7. We've got 5 generations of Legends games that should be made, in my opinion, before Gen 8 gets a remake or a Legends, but... Heard about Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green on Switch? I did, Mega. I'm waiting for the editor to send me the short that I made for it. I'd rather them not go in order, makes it more fun. No, and that's fine. Crown, that's fine. I don't need them to go in order, because obviously we went Gen 4 and then Gen 6. I don't need them to go in order. But don't go Gen 4, Gen 6, Gen 8. Gen 8 is on the Switch. Why are we going back to the same region on the same console again? Like, to me, that's insanity. Why they would ever go Gen 8 in the Legends series next. The soonest I think is reasonable would be Gen 7, because it's not on the Switch. Meito, I don't speak Spanish well enough to understand, so whenever they come out with Alola remixes, they'll be gas. Dude, I hope if they come out with a Legends Alola, it's Ultra Space. Give me more Ultra Beasts, give me more Ultra Space. What do you think they'll announce for the anniversary Friday? Mega, I guarantee we're getting Gen 10 announcement. We're gonna see the starters, at least the first evolutions. We'll get Gen 10. Other than that, I'm sure it's just going to be a lot of like mobile game updates, the port information. Gen 5 would be cool. I know. Give us the original dragon, please. Not expecting another Let's Go? No. No, the purpose of Let's Go was to move people from Pokemon Go, which had released recently at the time of Let's Go, to mainline Pokemon games. I don't think they'd do it anymore. I did Glows. I did see Fire Red Leaf Green being released. I made a short on it. I'm waiting for the editor so I can post it. They'll show a minimum of Gen 10, like the name, and that's it. No, Sumu. It's too close to when Gen 10 will likely release, because you have to look at the timeline of everything. The 30th anniversary starts in April for Nintendo, technically. So as far as the fiscal year, right? So you have to imagine that Gen 10 is going to come out middle to end of this year, probably closer to the end. So the cycle's already late for the media cycle. So I guarantee they show a decent amount. It'll be a trailer, but I think it'll be a decent, like, 4 or 5 minute trailer showing, like, the professors, the region a bit, a couple new Pokemon, but if anything, it'll show the starters. Good luck on the find. Thank you, Mega. How do you feel about the $20 price for the Fire Red Leaf Green ports? I think it's perfectly fine. I think the ports are, since they're not Switch Online exclusives, you don't have to have the subscription. I think $20 is fine. Not a single Pokemon's gonna be listening to this guy in a battle. Oh, you're talking about my level 50s? Brother, I'm not using these Pokemon in battle. They're in my team strictly for the purpose of not having to deal with constant level up notifications and new moves and yada yada as I keep catching for the shiny. No, I have not, Lamb. No, just you did not miss the Pidgey. We failed the Pidgey chain, the Pidgey combo at over 1100 by catching a Weedle. We didn't fail the Pidgey yesterday. We lost the combo 2 days ago. Need to look at our bag. Make sure we're not full up on the mighty candies. We're getting close though. Some dedication. Yeah. Starting to think your bummed copy is shiny locked. I'm starting to think so too. I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace. What are the odds the person that sold it to me hacked it and put a shiny lock on everything? No, Spare, I did not catch the shiny Pidgey. Shiny odds in Poke MMO is 1 in 30k. 1 in 30k? Dude, does anyone have a shiny in Poke MMO? That's crazy. Holy moly. .7 odds. Is that 1 in 342? Is 6.7 odds? Am I using a lure? No, we don't have lures. We do not have any lures. I've been wanting to try MMO. I've never played it. In this gen, any Pokemon you catch yourself will listen to you no matter what. Oh, interesting. Ariana, how's it going? What have I been up to lately? Just streaming and working on videos. It's literally all. Playing some volleyball. Trying to lose a little poundage. You caught a full odd shiny Ponyta in this game? Nice. Finally got that budget? Oh, the Pidgey? No. Nope, we failed the Pidgey combo at over 1,100 Pidgeys, which is 4 times over odds, by the way. We accidentally caught a Weedle. Hope you're well today. I'm doing all right. Didn't know you play volleyball. Do you do sand or regular? We have done sand in the past, but typically it's indoor, just regular. It's just like rec leagues and stuff. Combo not stop at 80? Womp, no. Combo goes to $9.99 and then you can keep catching to progress the combo, but it just, the number doesn't change. But in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you have to continue catching the Pokemon to continue your shiny odds. So now that we're above we're above 31 caught, you have a boosted shiny odds for only the next spawn of that combo. So we have a Nidoran male combo, which means the next Nidoran male, that one had a 1 in 341 chance of being shiny, but another one spawns and it's back to 1 in 4,000 odds, which is why we have to catch it to continue. There's boosted odds on 50, 100. No, Lamb. It's like 11, 25, and 31, and that's it. Spearow would have never done me that dirty. I hate Fearow and Spearow. I'll take a shiny of them, but I hate them. Thinking of another game? No, you're good. All the Pidgeots? I know, I'm cursed. Didn't the old thinking hold that odds are all reset at 255? So the old thinking was you got to 31 in your catch combo and you could stop catching, and every Pokemon that spawned after that had a 1 in 340 chance of being shiny. But that's not the case. It is only the next spawn in that combo. Even if you weren't okay, let me tell you, you look stunning. Thank you, Ariana. Appreciate you. Leaving the area doesn't reset the chain? No, but closing the game, catching another Pokemon that's not your combo, or having a Pokemon run from you breaks your chain. Should have went for Shiny Seal. I can't even get to Seal yet. We're not even past Gym 1. There's only so many Pokemon. So now our catch combo is up high enough that catching the Nidoran, they don't break out very often, which is very nice. Use, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Why the 5 Pidgeots? Because we're shiny hunting and I ended up catching 5 Pidgeys at the start, and I just kept them in my party so that as we kept catching Pokemon for the combo, I didn't have to keep dealing with level up, new move. So they're just the result of how long we've been shiny hunting. with no success. Love the beard. Thank you. Appreciate it. Might have to run this game again. It's fun so far. I've never played it and still technically haven't played it since we haven't even gotten our first shiny. Why do I want this shiny? I just want any shiny. We shiny hunted Pidgey for like 24 hours. Now we're shiny hunting Nidoran. We haven't gotten any shiny so far. We're doing a shiny badge quest, so we need at least one shiny before we move on to the next gym. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Jake. The amount of candies I have and I don't even have one badge. The amount of money I have, Jade. I have over 500,000 Pokédollars. Let's go no battling. There's trainer battles, but the Pokemon you encounter and catch like this, like it's Pokemon Go. Because the point of the game was to carry over a bunch of players from Pokemon Go, which had recently released and was popular, into actual console Pokemon games. What's my Pokemon hot take? I don't know. I feel like most of my Pokemon takes are pretty mild. I don't know that I have a hot take. I mean, chat who's been here for all my rants might know that I have some hot takes, but I don't know if any of my takes are hot. This game seems meh. Oh, it's definitely one of the least loved Pokemon games. At least when it was released. I know it's getting more popular the longer it's been out, but I think it's fun. I think the art style is way better than Gen 8 and BDSP, but what's up, Con? Thank you, Leo, for the follow. You enjoy Let's Go now, but hated when it originally launched. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's feelings. Feel like there were megas in this game. I think the megas are just post-game locked, but yes, I think there are megas in this game. Chat, can you tell Vito why I have 6 Pidgeots? It is great art direction. Yeah, I think the art direction was really good for it, especially considering when you look at BDSP. I just want a shiny blue red. I think the starters can get their megas before. Like Charizard, Blastoise, those starters. Did I get Pidgey? No, Nick, I didn't get Pidgey. You have to do the game and fill the Pokedex for megas. Gotcha. My question was not answered. Yeah, chat hates you, Vito. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. No, so Vito, the reason we have 5 Pidgeots and our Pokemon are level 56 is because in this game you get experience for catching Pokemon. And the way you catch shinies or find shinies is you do catch combos. So we had a catch combo of over 1,100 Pidgeys. Didn't get the Pidgey, by the way. Accidentally caught a Weedle and broke our combo. Oh, was it 1,300? It might have been 1,300 Pidgeys. I don't remember at this point. But I just didn't want to keep switching out the team because I'm not going to use any of those Pokemon anyways for the battle because we're doing a shiny only. So only 1100. Gotcha. Oh, you're wrong. I don't remember, Chris. I don't remember. It was 11 or 1300. Just a few Pidgeys. It was 1303. Okay, so 1303 Pidgeys. Doing this without Shiny Charm. It's a Shiny Badge quest. You can't get the Charm until after a certain point in the game, and then you would have to trade for everything to even get it. So we haven't even beaten Gym 1. "91 catch combos diabolical. Shiny hunting's not for the weak." 91 catch combos not that bad because the odds are 1 in 341. So once we get to 341 plus 31, so 372 for our catch combo, that's when we should for sure have a shiny, technically. Is 372, because that would mean we are out, you know, the 1 in 341 odds plus the 31 encounters to get to it. All the shiny luck. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. So once we get to 372, that's when we are at full odds for the Nidos. And if we don't have a shiny at that point, then we cry. What's crazy is our 1300 shiny, or our 1300 combo for Pidgey, 4 times over odds. How much was the first catch combo broke when something fled? It was only like, it was like 28 or something, feline. It wasn't that big. You don't need to complete the decks for Megas. You need to beat the Elite Four for the first time for all the other Megas aside from the starters who you get before Gym 8. Oh, interesting. Thought it was more than that. No, I'm pretty sure it was only like in the 20s. Might have been early 30s, but no more than that. Raheem, I have a whole team of Pidgeots because I like Pidgeot, and he's the best Pokemon ever to be made. This is actually, we're specifically trying to get Pidgeot to level 100, and then we'll play the game. How do you feel about Fire Red, Leaf Green? I'm super excited. I don't care as much for Fire Red, Leaf Green. Now, that being said, Fire Red, Leaf Green was the first ever Pokemon game I played, so I'm super pumped that they're coming to the Switch, especially with online compatibility. So you know we're gonna do a Fire Red Leaf Green playthrough. That being said, I'm more excited for the possibility of a Gen 2, Gen 3 port and what that means going forward. I need to put on merch shirt that's just 6 Pidgeot in a row, no explanation. All level 6, 7. I thought it didn't have online. The ports? No, Zoop. It'll have online. We don't know for sure if it'll have home compatibility. I would imagine it will, especially considering it's a full game and not just an online subscription. But it says in the description on the eShop that it'll have online battling and trading. So we know it'll have some online. Why is my team just Rapidash? Brother, if you see Rapidash on my team, you might need to get some glasses. I'm just gonna throw that out there. What device am I using? I'm on the Switch 2 right now. Have I played ORAS? I haven't, Raheem. I have not played ORAS. I have Omega Ruby in my case right here. I finally got a cartridge for it, so I need to play it. I still need to play Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and ORAS. I just haven't gotten around to it, to be honest. If they're doing online trading, they'll do home if they were smart. Oh, I guarantee we're gonna get home compatibility. We just haven't had it confirmed yet. Fill the Pokedex to get Shiny Charm, then you need Lure. Well, we're not gonna get the Shiny Charm before beating the game. I'm not gonna sit here and trade with somebody for eons. They just need to re-release every Pokemon game on the Switch. See, Spider, I hope they do that over time. I think with the release of Fire Red Leaf Green, there's a good possibility that we get more ports. I think especially Gen 2, Gen 3 ports. The only way we get DS ports is if they, I think, release like an accessory for the Switch where it's like a second screen, but we'll have to see. Silent, thank you for the follow. I think DS ports are far off, but the GBA ports are likely. How do you get shiny Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu? So the odds are 1 in 4,096. And then you can increase your odds with an item called Lures, which we don't have until later. They slightly increase your odds. You can also increase your odds with a Shiny Charm, which you have to register every Pokemon in the game in your dex to get the Shiny Charm, so we don't have that either. The final way to increase your shiny odds is by catch combos. At different levels of catch combos, so for catching the same Pokemon over and over again, you get to catch combo 11, your odds increase. You get to catch combo 25, your odds increase. You get to catch combo 31, your odds are finally maxed out for the catch combo at 1 in 3,041.7, so technically 342. Which means the next Pokemon to spawn of that catch combo, so for this case, Nidoran male, who is our combo, that Nidoran had a 1 in 341 chance to be shiny. If another Nidoran male spawns, it has 1 in 4,000 chance, so it's back to full odds, which is why you have to keep catching the next Nidoran and continue your combo. Everything else still has full odds. Is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon good? I love Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I hadn't played them until, I think, the end of 2024. I hadn't played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And now I've played Ultra Moon twice and Ultra Sun once. I think they're great. Am I going to play Fire Red on Switch? For sure, 22. Just not 100% sure what we're gonna do for Fire Red Leaf Green, but I definitely want to play it. What about Leaf Green? I will honestly probably play Fire Red. Do Fire Red Leaf Green have unique Pokemon in them? I don't remember if they started it back then. I would have to look at what's unique to each Fire Red Leaf Green. Version exclusives? Yeah, so what are the version exclusives? Lunala is the better legendary. I agree, I like Lunala. Another Leaf Green hater? No, I don't hate Leaf Green. I just played Fire Red as Fire Red was my first ever Pokemon game as a kid, so I will probably buy both of them, especially if they're physical copies. If they're physical copies, I will definitely buy both of them. But I'll probably end up playing Fire Red. Same as Let's Go, same exclusives. See, that's hard. I like some of the exclusives in Let's Go Eevee, but I think I like more of the exclusives in Pikachu. They're not physical. Lukey, we don't know that though, is the thing. Japan has physical Fire Red Leaf Green ports already announced. So there's still a possibility that we get physical port announcements for English. They would probably just announce it on Pokemon Day, so we'll see. No, Sumu, I don't think so. Go ahead and hang this up. Hang what up, cashier? Hey, Larvesta, thank you for the 100 jewels. I don't know what jewels are on the Red app, but thank you, I guess. What's your thoughts on Sword and Shield? I hate Sword and Shield. I hate them. The DLCs are fine. The DLCs can be kind of fun. The main games of Sword and Shield, I hate them. Fire Red on the way, what's the point? Because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are different versions of the game. Shiny hunting is different. Catching is different. Overworld shinies. I am not going to be doing a shiny badge quest of Fire Red Leaf Green. I'll just put that out there right now. I will not be doing a shiny badge quest of Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't want to mess with the 8,000 odds. No way, Jose. Is my favorite Snorlax? Are you asking that because of my Snorlax plushie? No, my favorite Pokemon is not Snorlax. Nope, I just got the Snorlax plushie for Christmas. My wife got it for me, so he's there. I also have a Hydrapple plushie. I also have a lot of the starters: Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Turtwig, Cyndaquil, Pikachu, Trico, and Kirby. I have Night Kirby. You know, the best Pokemon. What's my favorite shiny, and what do you think is the worst shiny? Worst shiny, hands down, is Ceruledge and Armarouge. Favorite shiny, I don't know. I like Zygarde. I like the white shiny. Decidueye. Decidueye is cool. He's definitely not my favorite. I like Turtwig better. Decidueye shiny, though, mwah, that is a good shiny. Swordward and Shieldbert were terrible. Those guys were pretty bad, too. Regular or Hisuian? I like them both, to be honest. I think both Decidueyes are cool. James, there's no battling wild Pokemon. It's like Pokemon Go, but there are regular battles against trainers and gym leaders and that kind of stuff. You're a Pokemon Red guy? As in, you just don't like new gen games? Is that what you're saying, James? I like pretty much all Pokemon games. This is Pokemon Let's Go. Let's Go Pikachu specifically. I never got to play this, and so that's why we're doing a shiny badge quest of it, as I want to play it for the first time. Yo, what's up, Rosie? Popping in. Can't stick around. You got to get some sleep. No worries, Rosie. Get some sleep. Good to see ya. We miss you. Hopefully you're doing well. Play Let's Go Evoli. It's better than Pikachu. Are you talking about Eevee, Jacob? In which case, no, because I could find Pikachu on Facebook Marketplace. I got it for 20 bucks, baby. You're old. That's the last one you ever had. That's the only one. What do you mean fire? I mean just red. You didn't even say fire red. You just said red. What are you, like 80? Can't wait for fire red leaf green on Switch. I can't wait either. I'm excited. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for it though. For the Game Boy? Yeah, that's crazy. Why do I have 2 streams, both hunting, Nidra, and male? Well, we have 2 streams because when I stream shiny hunting specifically, we stream horizontally on Shiny Cosmic for the Red app, and then vertically on QJ Cosmic for the Red app. And then when we stream fan games, we do the opposite. So horizontal for QJ Cosmic and vertical for Shiny Cosmic. What's the best Pokemon game? I don't know. I love Legends Arceus, Legends ZA. I thought Scarlet and Violet was fun, especially the Switch 2 version that actually ran and looked decent. 80, I'm not even 40 yet. Well, I know, but saying that that's the last Pokemon game you ever had, I have to imagine if you played Pokemon Red and then you never touched a Pokemon game again, you were probably fairly old when Red came out. So I would assume like 40 or so, which is why I jokingly was like 70, 80 years old. So one's on short, one on regular format. Yeah, well, yep. Once we have the ability to do, so when I stream, I have the ability to do a dual stream, which puts the stream on the Red app both horizontal and vertical. But for some reason, they're dumb on the Red app, and they won't give me 2 different encoders, 2 different keys, so that I can send my TikTok format as the vertical format and then a separate horizontal one. Instead, it just crops the center of my horizontal format and puts that in the short speed, and it looks terrible. So once they change that to where it can actually send the horizontal format and the TikTok vertical format to the same channel, then we'll switch to just doing Shiny Cosmic is Shiny Hunting streams, QJ Cosmic is only fan games. So game is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. You've never had a Pokemon game feel like you didn't get your money's worth out of it in entertainment? Yeah, and that's my thing is for me, a game is really worth it if I get $1 per hour spent enjoying it. Now that being said, so like if I pay 40 bucks for a game, I expect to get 40 enjoyable hours out of it. So not just 40 slog grinding hours, but 40 enjoyable hours. If I don't get 40 enjoyable hours out of it, I can feel a little like, I don't know that that was really worth it. And if people ask me, I'll probably tell them, it wasn't worth it. But even that being said, going up to $2 an enjoyable hour, so I get 20 enjoyable hours out of a $40 game. Where else are you gonna get $2 an hour entertainment, right? People complain about video games being super expensive, which I understand. I wish they weren't just going up and up and up in price. But at the end of the day, where are you gonna get entertainment for $2 an hour? You go to a movie and that's say 2 or 3 hours for what, 15 to 30 bucks? you know, you maybe reading a book, you might get that many hours. But playing a video game, typically if you can get a good amount of hours of enjoyment, for me, I think the price is usually worth it. What about 40 hours grinding and 40 hours enjoying? If I'm enjoying the grind, then that is enjoyment hours for me. That's not the best mindset? Why do you say that's not the best mindset? You have to think. For me, for something like Elden Ring, I have over like 800 hours in Elden Ring, right? I paid whatever it was, 60 bucks, 70 bucks when it released. So for me, you know, I paid pennies per hour of enjoyment. And I could go back and I could play more Elden Ring, especially like modded or co-op Elden Ring, and get even more hours out of it. That is a worthwhile game to me. Same thing for Legends EA. People are like, Legends EA plus the DLC, it's so expensive, not worth it. I got over 600 hours of enjoyable playtime. Actually, I'll take that back. Of my 600 hours, I would say at least 400 of those were very enjoyable. 400 hours for what? 80 bucks? That's a pretty good time to money ratio to me. What if I play something like Sekiro? That stuff's not fun. Yeah, but that's per person. That's per person. If you don't enjoy something like Dark Souls or Sekiro or Elden Ring, then yeah, I wouldn't suggest buying it because you're not going to get those enjoyable hours out of it. But for me, I enjoyed it. How'd I break the Pidgey combo? I caught a Weedle on accident. People just hate, got the Switch 2, people were hating, sorry you enjoy it. Exactly. I love the Switch 2. It made Scarlet and Violet run so much better and just be so much more enjoyable to play. Plus, Mario Kart. I got quite a few hours out of Mario Kart. I think I have like 80 hours in Mario Kart that I enjoyed. And we still play it every once in a while when the family gets together. All the new Switch games, Pokopia is coming out, and it's only going to be for Switch 2. I'm going to put so many hours into Pokopia that it's going to be worth it. And again, the Switch is just more and more worth it to me. Doc, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. So that's how I see... That's how I see the worthwhile to gaming to me. So when a game comes out and it's 70 bucks and then they have like a $30 DLC, that sucks to me. I hate that, right? But at the end of the day, if it's Pokemon, I know I'm gonna get the hours in it that I consider enjoyable and worthwhile. Pokopia is worth it to you regardless because you've wanted a Pokemon Crossing game since GameCube. Yeah. No, Pokopia looks like it's going to be really good. And the fact that we have pretty much 300 Pokemon confirmed for Pokopia is insane. The fact that the development team, a lot of them are the same team from Dragon Quest Builders, which is an incredible game, is going to be insane. The fact that it's a Animal Crossing style game with cloud-based multiplayer servers, so I can start a server with my friends and I don't have to be playing, and they can come join the island, do stuff, build stuff. They can play like Minecraft. Is incredible. And they might even do what they do with Animal Crossing and release regular updates where they add Pokemon and add items and add events. So Pokopia is going to be insane. People are like, oh, it's going to be so overhyped, overglazed. If you don't like Animal Crossing, yeah, you might not like... If you don't like Animal Crossing, you don't like Minecraft, you probably won't like Pokopia. Unless you just really love Pokemon so much that you can get over it being a style of game you don't enjoy. But at the end of the day, if you enjoy any of those games and you like Pokemon, Pokopia is going to be so good. You're shiny hunting one of the most goated Pokemon that deserves Mega? Yes, General. I wish Nido's got a Mega. Still need to get a Switch too. Yeah, and that's the hard part, is the fact that it's only going to be Switch 2. That's brutal. Animal Crossing just got another huge update 6 years later post-launch. Yeah, and that's the thing. They could do the same thing with Pokopia. Keep updating. Will they? I don't know. I don't think Pokemon is really the type of game that's going to do a bunch of updates post-launch. But they could. And I think Pokopia is a really good example of how they could. And if it sells well, like Pokopia could be a console seller. Every new console, Nintendo is looking, in every game, is looking for those console sellers. What can we release on just strictly our new console that is going to get people to buy the new console just for that game? And Pokopia very easily could be a console seller. And if it becomes that and has as much gravity and people are buying it as much as I would assume they're going to, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Pokopia outsells Legends ZA, genuinely. And if it does that, then I think Pokemon might look at it and go, yeah, we need to keep updating. You just got the OLED Switch a few years ago. Yeah, and that's the hard part, is people buying the OLED Switch and Switch 2 coming out right after. Side games are exclusively really fun. Yeah, you also have to think side games probably have more time and budget put towards them than the main line, which is unfortunate but true. Because they're not set to a strict schedule of, we need to release this so we can get the next cards out, the next anime out, the next generation needs to be out so everything else can progress, like the main generations are. So the side games can have a lot more tender love and care put behind the actual crafting of it. You go sell some candies. Books are peak. Mellow M, I agree. Books are peak. I started listening to some audiobooks again recently, and I've been loving them. They've been so good. Oh, did I just sell the XL? No, I didn't. Okay, good. It's like, gosh dang it, I meant to sell the large. You're really hoping for a Gen 10 announcement and something for Johto? Centra, I would guarantee Gen 10 will be announced. Gen 10 is going to be announced, and if nothing else, we will get to see the starter first evolutions, the basic forms of the starters. 100% next Friday. I think it'd be awesome if they gave us a date and showed us a little bit more about the game, which I think is possible, but you're quietly hoping they might do a Hey You Peekaboo, or Peekaboo Pikachu. Maybe. We need a Lola remakes. I don't think we're gonna get remake announcements. Honestly, with ZA just kind of wrapping up and Gen 10 being the next thing, I don't think Pokemon likes to overlap as much. So I wouldn't expect remake announcements anytime before Gen 10 comes out. So probably end of the year. Alola will be a long while. Centra, I don't think you understand. There have been some stuff in the Terra leak that points towards Gen 8 being the next Legends game. I hope it's not true, because I despise Gen 8 and don't think it deserves anything, especially this soon. But I don't think Pokemon cares about something being old or new, to be honest. Nolan, thank you for the follow. Need a game with Charizard as your starter? False. Charizard's so overrated. And I love Charizard. Don't get me wrong. I think Charizard's the GOAT. I think it's super overrated. Yes, I did, Bucci. I did see the Fire Red Leaf Green announcement. I'm waiting for the editor to send me the edited video, and then we will be good to go. I'm gonna post a short about it. Charizard's the best. Charizard is very overrated. He is a cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But I am personally so sick and tired of the fact that Charizard is in every TCG set, every merch drop, everything. I'm tired of it. Give us a break from the Kanto starters. Give some shine to something else. It could be other Kanto Pokemon. Give us more love for other Kanto Pokemon if we're gonna continue the Gen 1 glaze. Gen 1's awesome, but brother, the Kanto starters, as cool as they are, they aren't even the best starters in my opinion. Give us something else. They're cool, but I love Venusaur. I like Venusaur more than Charizard personally. But I still think they're peak Pokemon. Like, they're S tier Pokemon, but they're not the best Pokemon. And they also should not be the only thing Pokemon focuses on. We need more Arcanine merch. I'd be down. Arcanine's definitely one of the ones that gets more love than others when it comes to outside of the basic like 5, but new gen next Friday. Maddie, 100%. Next Friday on Pokemon Day, I'll be streaming it. It's only going to be a 25-minute Pokemon Day Presents, which is technically the longest Pokemon Day Presents we've had. But I guarantee it. I guarantee at least 5 minutes of Gen 10. Did we get the shiny? Allie, we have not gotten the shiny. We've not gotten the shiny. I need to release some of my Nidoran and update the count. Is this a ROM? No, Tucker. This is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. The first ever Pokemon game on the Switch. Rooster, thank you for the follow. We're almost to half odds, chat. We're almost to half odds. I would really like to get a shiny blue rat today. Will we get it? I don't know. I genuinely am questioning whether or not we continue this this series. If I cannot get a single shiny in like 30 hours in this series, I don't know, man. Gen 10's based in Brazil according to the leaks. I don't think the leaks know anything, to be honest. The leaks have information. I have a friggin' hair in my eye, just a sec, guys. The leaks have information from back when the Terra leak dropped in like 2024, which is pretty outdated, all things considered. Like, Gen 10 had barely started development when the Terra leak dropped. Outside of that, we don't have any leaks. Don't let it run. It can't run. I haven't thrown a single ball at it. Like, I haven't. Wow. 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 What? You guys lied to me. I was told, wow, that's got to be a clip right there. I was told from the beginning, in the beginning, I was told that it could not run as long as it hadn't had one chance to be caught, that it would just sit there. And I've let Pidgeys sit there for 20 minutes and they didn't run. I threw 2 of them. Yeah, Tucker, but none of them did catch. I was told it had to at least catch, break out, and then it could run. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe it. I'm insulted. I am so insulted. Well, time for a new chain. That's 30. $60. $87. This is going to be known as the video that broke QJ Cosmic. Honestly, probably. Why I stare at you? I wasn't staring at you guys. I was staring at my counter, which is on my prompter. So it's on my camera. That 1,000-yard stare. Stop it. I was looking at my counter. Leave me alone. That's crazy. Is that my Weedle of Shame? It is a Weedle of Shame, yes, the Humbler. I'm playing on Switch too. All right, new catch combo. I didn't even want him anyways. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You looked like you were staring into my soul. It wasn't our fault it ran. It was your fault. You guys lied to me. I was told it could not run until the first ball had tried to catch it and it broke out. And that had rung true this whole time. I had sat there with Pidgeys for days and they didn't run, but... Do I play other Pokemon games? Yes, we do. We played like 600 hours of ZA on stream. We play a bunch of fan games. We're going to be starting Pokemon Z next week. Gullible, I guess. But Pokemon Z next week, and then once Pokopia comes out, we're going to be full bore into Pokopia. This series will be put on hold once Pokopia comes out for a little bit. What Pokemon am I looking for? Brother, it's on screen. Am I going to do Fire Red Leaf Green? I don't know, honestly, because first of all, Fire Red Leaf Green comes out the 27th. Pokopia comes out the 5th. So there's not really any time for me to do anything substantial in Fire Red Leaf Green before Pokopia. So we're definitely going to focus on Pokopia for a while. I don't know what we'll do in Fire Red Leaf Green, honestly. I'm at my last option to help before I shall be tenting. If they can't help, just checking and seeing how you are, Cosmic. Before you should be tenting? Are you talking about where you're living, Callan? Because that's not good. I hope you're doing okay. Is that the builder? Pokopia? Yeah, Pokopia is like the Animal Crossing Pokemon game that comes out on the 5th. And I will be playing... Hey, where's all the male Nidorans? I don't want you guys. I will be playing Pokopia incessantly. You're doing a Fire Red Leaf Green Safari Week? What does that even mean, Centra? Do you think Pokopia will have shinies? I would imagine it will have shinies, Kinsey. The only thing is, we have no way of knowing until somebody gets a shiny, because you can't data mine Pokopia since it's a Switch 2 only game, which means the only way we'll know if there's shinies is if somebody gets one. Callan, I am praying for you, buddy, that it doesn't fall through. That is not a position I would hope anybody is ever in. QJ Cosmics. No, I am not, Feline. Leave me alone. Are you guys trying to get me canceled? Harley, the game is Pokemon. Let's go, Pikachu. Also, Sunshine, thank you for the follow on the Purple app. Epic. Guys, I'm out of water. I'm out of water. I'm hoping they announce Gen 10 Pokemon Day. Oh, they will, Kinsey. 1000%. If they don't announce Gen 10 on Pokemon Day, I'll give you $10, Kinsey. I guarantee it. Get more water. Hydration's important. You have to think, though, I've drank an entire, what is this, 32 ounces, big hydro flask. 32 ounces plus probably like a 15 ounce cup of water with IV, liquid IV in it, and then like a glass of lemonade. So lots of water. Am I gonna get Fire Red Leaf Green? Bravo, I will be getting it. I don't know when I'll play it because Pokopia releases. This year has been too packed. Pokopia is gonna release on the 5th, so I'm gonna be doing that mainly. And then we'll do Fire Red Leaf Green. I'm IV training myself. Exactly, Sunshine. Exactly. So you get it. What about my $10? Bad, Centra. No. No $10 for you. You haven't doubted me, Centra. Kinsey and Airplane, thanks for the follows. What's up? I don't know what to call you. Your name is literally just the airplane emoji. Have I tried flame broiled Piplup eggs? If I was a Pokemon trainer, never in my life would I be able to eat Piplup eggs. You have a whole week to beat Fire Red Leaf Green, no excuses. I don't think you understand how much I have to do on the back end. I'm working on a clone video for QJ Cosmic. I need to do now the Pokemon Insurgents video. I still need to finish the Pokemon Shiny Legends from ZA video. I've got a lot on my plate and a lot that I'm doing. People have eaten Farfetch'd. People have eaten a lot of Pokemon in the canon. Your Phoenix? I'll try to remember that. Try to remember airplane is Phoenix. Callan, I hope it doesn't come to that, buddy. I hope it does not come to that. That is not a fate I hope for anybody. This is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, chat. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you. Me, thank you for the follow. The 186 is how many Nidoran we have caught, which I update it every time we release a batch, so it's not 100% up to date, but it's roughly around there. Favorite Pokemon game? Probably Legends Arceus or Legends EA. Unless we're talking side games, then it would probably be Mystery Dungeon. Well, Callan, I wish you the best of luck, buddy. Also, Callan, it says that you are a member or a sub on the Purple app. Please make sure that if that's a gifted sub from someone else, great. If that's your sub, please cancel that. Do not, if you are struggling financially, do not support me financially. Just be here, be chill, have a good time. Your guys' well-being is way more important than doing a sub or a member or anything. It's a gifted? Okay, good. Shiny Charm? No, Mono. I haven't even beaten the first gym. We're doing a shiny badge quest. Have you completed Arceus? Yes, I did complete Arceus. Then I lost my save of it, and so now I've beaten Arceus on a new save. I just haven't done the dex yet. You love Mystery Dungeons so much. I hope they eventually make a new one for the Switch. I hope they make a new one as well. I think it's unlikely, but I hope they make a new a new Mystery Dungeon game. Respect what you said. You got my follow. What I said about supporting me? Oh, I'm not streaming. Like, yeah, it would be nice if streaming was something that monetarily made me, you know, made me more well off. It would be nice. I'm not gonna deny that, right? Because I don't really make money streaming. I turn off all my ads. I don't ask you guys to sub and become members. I will do things if you guys do become subs or members, but at the end of the day, I'm streaming because I enjoy it, and it's more fun than just me recording this by myself in my room. It's videos I'm going to be doing anyways, plus it's more fun to have banter with you guys in the videos, so that's why I stream. I don't stream for financial betterment as much as I want to build a community with you guys. I want to just have a good time playing the games. Lana, thank you for the shiny luck. Appreciate you. You just got shiny Mewtwo full odds yesterday? That's crazy. GG's. Some chats are perfect timing for clips. Exactly. Like Centra saying, don't let it run. And me saying, it can't run, as it immediately runs. Gotcha, Allie. Gotcha. We need another Let's Go game. I don't agree. I would rather I would much rather resources go into a million other things than another Let's Go game, but no, Callan, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Come on, blue Nidoran. I need a blue little Nidoran. Imagine I was colorblind and blue and purple looked the same to me. Brother, stop jumping over the ball. Oh, you're good, Callan. I appreciate it. What, feline? What are you duding? That's exactly how I diagnosed my husband with colorblind. I know I'm not, excuse me, colorblind. I'm not worried about being colorblind because I can very clearly tell that blue from purple. Mudkip Shiny was the same color as the original. What is that, red-green colorblind? But he's pink? Nidoran? Nidoran is more purple than pink. You just finished this game? Nice, Kieran. Morning, Wolven. How's it going? Like, yeah, Nidoran is slightly more pink than, say, Rattata, but he's way more purple than he is pink. Interesting, feline. Nidoran's magenta. At least this rendition of Nidoran is more purple than pink. The rat's very much purple. Rattata is very purple. Yes, Rattata is super purple. And I think Nidoran is a slightly lighter, slightly more pink color than Rattata, but he's still in the purple hues. My husband's an electrician. Wire colors are sometimes important. That's crazy. Nidoran's not even close? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Nidoran's lavender, Rattata's royal purple? Chat, what are we talking about? No, I do agree. Nidoran's probably lavender. But, that being said, lavender is more purple than pink. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna screenshot this Nidoran's color, and we're gonna color match it in Photoshop. All right. There's Nidoran in Photoshop. Let me get a picture of Rattata. Every time a female Nidoran pops up, I'm like, oh, shiny. All right, where's Rattata? There's usually plenty of them. Come on. Show up, Rattata. Nah, we'll just color match the Nidoran. All right, let me window capture. Wait, that's not what I want. I need application capture. Let's do display capture. All right, chat. We have Nidoran, right? This is Nidoran, which I guess I'll pop it up on your guys's too for vertical. All right, Nidoran. This is the Nidoran in the game. If we color drop, where's my color dropper? Color drop that bad boy. Do a little painting. Oh, that's a star. All right. Let's color drop the shaded part too. If we look at that on here, he is solidly down here in the purple. This is purple. This is pink. Pink. Purple. More purple. Nidoran is very much more purple than he is pink. Purple. I don't want gradients. There we go. Pink. Pure pink. Pure purple. Nidoran is way closer to this than he is to that. I love the Pokemon color analysis. I mean, you got it. People are telling me he's pink. This is pure pink right here. This is a different type of pink. He's still closer to these purples than he is to pink. Tell me Nidoran is pink. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Nidoran is pink. Nidoran's actually yellow? Brother, you need to go see an eye doctor. That's what you need. My editor just sent me the fire red leaf green short, so let me just grab that real quick, guys. Alright, perfect. And this. Pull chat back up. Some Nidoran sprites feel more magenta than the current 3D model. Did you know that originally pink was a boy color and blue was a girl color? I did not know that. Jake, my team has a whole bunch of nothing. I don't have a single shiny Pokemon in this game. Sorry guys, I'm just uploading the new short for Fire Red Leaf Green. I want to get this up ASAP. Fire Red. Hello? My phone just broke. I can't type. What's going on? Interesting. Let's try that again. You guys are all gonna go watch the short on Shiny Cosmic as soon as this goes up, right? Right? Thanks to the editors? Yes. Yep. Editor is the GOAT. Fire red and leaf green are confirmed. You need to refollow? On Shiny Cosmic? You aren't following on Shiny Cosmic. How dare you? How dare you? I'm going to schedule this for today. What time is it? 10. I'm going to schedule this for 10:15. And it's not made for children. Add description. Newest announcement from Pokemon is the Fire Red and Leaf Green ports are coming to Nintendo Switch next week. Alright. Almost done, chat. Almost done. Hashtag Pokemon. Hashtag Pokemon News. Hashtag Fire Red, Leaf Green, hashtag Nintendo Switch. We should all spam Hunt Shiny Pidgey and Fire Red Leaf Green. Do you guys hate me? You guys hate my sanity? How's the luck today? Elizabeth, it's been so long. How are you doing? Luck so far is non-existent. We haven't gotten anything so far. But we are cooking still. I'm just uploading today's short real quick because I finally got it back from the editor about the Fire Red Leaf Green ports, which is very exciting. There's that, and then just let me message my channel manager. All right, perfect. We're good. What does the 18 out of 50 mean? That means we have 18 subs on the purple app out of our goal of 50. And the other one is our red app members. If we get to 100 total between the two, doesn't have to be 50-50, but just 100 total. Then I will dye my hair blue. You're gonna lurk because you have Legos to build. Hopefully you get some sparkles. I hope so. We're coming up on the 30 hours with no shinies. So wishing you luck. Thank you, Jamie. All right, then short is up, baby, on Shiny Cosmic. Epic. Every time I see a female Nidoran, I get excited because I think it's shiny. You want to build Legos too? Building Legos sounds fun. Chat, what level do we think Pidgeot's gonna be by the time we beat the first gym? He's level 56 right now, so, yeah. Am I scared of losing my chain? Oxen, I've lost my 1300 chain for Pidgey, and I just lost 150 chain for Nidoran. At this point, I lose my chain, we press on. Doesn't take too long to get the chain back up to 31. And the odds aren't, I mean, get it back to 31 and the odds are the same as 105. The only issue is how much candy we get, sadly. Villain, yes. Yep, I just posted a short about it, and the TikTok should go up soon. How long does it take to get a shiny Pokemon? Well, I mean, you can't estimate the time it takes to get something based on probability. It's just not how probability works, unfortunately. Because theoretically, I have a 99% chance to get a shiny by 372 on a combo chain, because it has the 341 chance after 31 catches. So I have a 99 chance to get it. I went 4 times over that with no shiny Pidgey. So, and we're working our way towards that right now on Nidoran. Just got shiny Vulpix on chain 431. Nice. So sometimes you could get it on first try, first chain, 10 encounters. And then sometimes nothing. With charm, nice. We don't have charm, sadly. What shinies do I have so far? None, Law. We have 0 shinies, and let's go. Am I going for full dex? No, we're doing a shiny badge quest. Can you guys believe that I originally started this series with the idea that we were going to do a shiny in every area and route? That's crazy. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure if you see our new short on Shiny Cosmic or the TikTok on QJ Cosmic about the Fire Red Leaf Green ports, make sure you like it, watch the whole thing, comment on the video. It really helps. Isn't it like a 2,400 chance of that being a shiny in Pokemon Go? I don't know what shiny odds are in Pokemon Go. Easiest game to shiny hunt? Legends CA or Scarlet and Violet, probably. You're gonna get some cereal and Sour Patch Watermelon. I love the Sour Patch watermelons. It's 1 in 1099 in Pokemon Go. That's not bad. I have quite a few shinies in Pokemon Go. I don't remember which ones, but... Did you see the guy who did the shiny Professor Oak challenge? Yeah, Newberry. That was John Stone that did the shiny Oak challenge. And the craziest thing is he did it before we data mined the game. And so he did the shiny hunting wrong the entire video and did a full odds hunt the entire time. He thought he was hunting everything at 1 in 340 odds the entire time. He was doing every hunt at 1 in 4,000 odds. Since it's unlikely it'll be done before Pokopia, yes, this will be put on pause. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu's a bad game, is it? I think it's fun so far. It's not for everybody. But yes, as soon as Pokopia comes out, this game goes on pause until we've sufficiently played it. Communities days, buff it to 1 in 500. Gotcha. Best Pokemon game? Either Legends Arceus or Legends EA. I also like Scarlet and Violet a lot too. Platinum also. I like Platinum. Did I only post the short on Shiny Cosmic? Yes, Feline. Yep. Pokemon news will probably go on Shiny Cosmic. Like official Pokemon stuff, I will be putting there for now on. What's funny though is the short just went up, and the first comment that we got on the short about the Fire Red Leaf Green ports was, well, I could just get it for free and emulate it. It's like, yes you could. Congrats. That isn't official. You can't trade in Battle Online and you can't use Pokemon Home, but yes, you can. Good job. I thought Legends Arceus was really boring. I loved Legends Arceus. I think Legends Arceus was one of the coolest Pokemon games to come out so far. I love the past. I love crafting stuff. I love the exploration. Was it perfect? No. But I think that was such a good fresh direction for Pokemon to go. Should you buy Arceus or Scarlet? They're both just very different games. Both very different. With Scarlet and Violet, if you want the full experience, I would only play it on the Switch 2. And you probably need the DLC. It's way better on the Switch 2, Scarlet and Violet. Legends Arceus, it doesn't matter. Ever play Radical Red? I have played some Radical Red, Skunk. I haven't beaten it or played it a ton. You have the Switch 2, got it for Valentine's? Nice. Do we know if Fire Red, Leaf Green drop date for the States? Gooburger, the drop date for everyone for Fire Red Leaf Green is the 27th, probably right after the Pokemon Presents. Calling Arceus bad is a hot take. Yeah, there's definitely things that are bad about Legends Arceus, but the game itself as a whole, very, very enjoyable, very fun. Replayability, not quite as fun, but still very good. You got ZA and completed it already? Yeah, like I said, if you want to play just a mainline game, Scarlet and Violet is very fun, especially on the Switch 2. Way more Pokemon, feels way more alive, looks better, performs better. But Legends Arceus is just a whole different experience, especially if you love the nostalgia of like Gen 4. Legends Arceus is so good. You want something that takes a while to complete? Legends Arceus will take a while to complete. Scarlet Violet's pretty long too, especially with the DLCs, but Legends Arceus takes a while. Shadow, I've never played Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, so this is our first time playing it, doing it as a shiny badge quest. Newer games lose a lot of replayability with the crazy long tutorials. That's also true. That is also true. It takes a while to get through the tutorials. Doing errands this morning, but you sat down to watch and got comfy. I feel that, Feline. I feel that. What do I think was bad about Legends Arceus? The battle style in Legends Arceus wasn't great. I did not enjoy the battle system in Legends Arceus. Plus, it just wasn't used hardly at all. You very rarely battled wild Pokemon. And then there's like no real trainer battles. There's like a couple. So there wasn't really any good battling. And then on top of that, it is very grindy to get all of the dex entries up to level 10 so you can, you know, get Arceus and all of that jazz. So very fun, but can be grindy. Shadow, that's not how it works. If you run, they despawn, return. No, that's not how it works, Shadow. The shiny hunting, how we assumed it worked in Let's Go Pikachu up until a couple years ago, was that once you get to 31, all of the encounters are boosted shiny odds, and they continue to be boosted. But now that we've data mined the game, we know for a fact that once you get to 31, your shiny odds are boosted in your combo, but the next spawn, so for us it would be the next Nidoran male that spawns, has boosted odds 1 in 340, but any other spawns, so not Nidoran male or the next Nidoran male, if we don't catch it, is back to 1 in 4,000. So you have to continue catching. So now we have another catch. We're up to 32. That Nidoran male was 1 in 341 chance. Any other Pokemon that spawn and any other Nidoran males from now on will be 1 in 4,000. That's how you shiny hunt work for you all the time. I'm just telling you, you got really lucky if that's the case, and you full on shiny hunted. Because the actual data mining of the game told us you have to continue catching or else it no longer boosts the shiny odds. Did I ever get Pidgey? Drag, I did not get Pidgey. I failed the shiny Pidgey combo, or I mean the Pidgey catch combo at 1303. So 4 times over odds. You did full odds with lures? Yeah. So you didn't have the boosted odds from the catch combo. You only had the boosted odds from lures. What will be your 6 shiny Pokemon? I don't have really anything in mind. It's up to you guys once we get there. We're gonna get Nidoran, gonna beat the first gym, then get the next area. You guys can pick something. The only thing we know for certain is we're gonna get shiny Growlithe. That is the only thing we have in the works. Shiny Nidoran. Guys, I'm really questioning whether or not we're going to continue the series. Holy, 4 streams. Almost 30 hours. No shiny anything. 4 times over odds for Pidgey. Nearing 1 time odds for Nidoran male. And I guarantee with all the other spawns, especially Viridian Forest, probably over odds on just basic any Pokemon. Crazy. Just got 31 on Nidoran. Did you get the shiny Nidoran, or you just got the 31 on your combo? What would I do instead? Julia, I am thinking about doing my first ever playthrough of Omega Ruby or Heart Gold Soul Silver and doing it on a modded save with boosted shiny odds. Do like 1 in 300 shiny odds or something. 1 in something like that. And do just a shiny playthrough, because I've never played through those games. So I think that would be fun. Just the combo. You got this, Just, I believe. You can't get shinies in this game. Apparently I can't get shinies in this game either, Layla. To be completely honest. You'd watch that? Oh yeah, I mean, the goal is to continue Tuesday, Thursdays fan games, Wednesday, Fridays shiny hunting. So we're making progress on a video for both QJ Cosmic and Shiny Cosmic every week. Now when Pokopia comes out, I believe the 5th is a Wednesday, right? 28th is a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, it's a Thursday. So Pokopia comes out on a Thursday. When Pokopia comes out, I will probably just play Pokopia Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday, you know, and then break Sunday, and then be back to Pokopia Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until we have made like sufficient progress, because I want to make some videos about Pokopia. So once that comes out, we're going to take a break from whatever we're doing. But you completed the game twice, no shinies? Yeah. Name my shiny Eevee Sandwich, and he evolved into a Vaporeon. Vaporeons like sandwiches, confirmed. I hate that they forced you to use one of the Joy-Cons. Yeah, it is interesting, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, personally. If you could have a shiny legendary, what would it be? Probably Zygarde. I don't look forward. We still have to complete our A to Z shiny hunting series. We shiny hunted everything in Scarlet and Violet, and then got to we got Xerneas. We need to finish Yveltal, and then I'm not looking forward to Dynamax Adventures for Zygarde, to be honest. You'd go Lunala. Lunala's a really good shiny too. You ready for Pokopia, but that Ditto person's creepy? You can customize out the creepiness. Elizabeth, I think it's always gonna look creepy, unfortunately, but I think that's their point, is it's supposed to be enduringly horrifying. Are you doing shiny only run or just shiny hunting? Hugo, we're shiny only. Shiny badge quest. And so far, it's not going too good for us, but we press on. Pokemon game is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. What's the shiny caught then? 0. we have no shinies. Almost 30 hours. We were 1,303 in our Pidgey catch combo, and then Weedle the Destroyer broke our combo. And now we're shiny hunting for Nidoran Male. Prosper Pidgey was not found, sadly. Back up to 42. Come on, shiny Nidoran. I would like a shiny Nidoran male. Imagine we get shiny Nidoran female. I'd take it, but I'd be kind of bummed. Nidoran male is way better shiny-wise. You caught several shinies and Let's Go Eevee, Weedle, Abra, Caterpie, Eevee, Ponyta, and a few others. Nice, Jay. Hopefully we'll have a few good ones too. At this point, I would take any shiny. Fearow, Rattata, any of them want to shine, I'd take it. No, Eva, we did not get shiny Pidgey. Weedle broke our chain at 1,303. What's up, Nina? How's it going? Definitely gonna have more luck once you get those lures. I don't know. You're gonna get a Pidgey randomly walking away. Considering Pidgey doesn't spawn in this area, that would be incredible. But yeah, with my luck, we're gonna get the shiny Nidoran finally, and then as soon as we enter Viridian Forest to move on, it'll just have a shiny Pidgey sitting there for us. Goodra's really easy to get in ZA. Planning shiny Eevee. No plan, Shadow, for anything. As we go, I'll let you guys kind of decide on what we shiny hunt. The only thing we're for sure getting is shiny Growlithe. A lure does help. It helps marginally. It doesn't increase the odds that much. Your Ascended Heroes ETBs arriving from the Pokemon Center. It's tempting. I think I might have gotten an Ascended Heroes ETB, but I've had terrible luck with the Pokemon Center drops recently. Yo, Piku's, what's up? Thanks for the first time chat on Purple App. But I haven't been able to find any cards. I probably should have gone to the store today to see if there were any drops at GameStop or Walmart, but gotta clock in and lock in. I've just had terrible luck. I get to the end of checkout usually for Pokemon Center, and recently it's been booting me out and saying that I'm like using a VPN or I'm a bot or something, even though I'm not. So it's a bummer. Brett, it is pretty funny, especially when you look at Johnstone's video where he was complaining the whole time, like, man, I can't believe how over odds we are. And it's like, yeah, because back then you guys didn't realize you were full odd shiny hunting. Have I cleared my cookies? I have in the past, but it doesn't, nothing I do fixes it. You're shiny hunting in X and Y because they were your favorite games when you were little. Nice, good luck. X and Y is a brutal one to hunt in. Browser, just Chrome. Leroy. One sec, my dog is barking. And I don't know what he's barking at. Oh, my wife's home. That's what he's barking at. Hey, stop barking. You're starting a new game hoping for shiny Sylveon, Aegislash, and Esper. Nice. Usually able to fix your friend's problem without hitting. Yeah, I don't know. It's been brutal recently. Mother had to fight tooth and nail to get a booster bundle for Christmas. Cards are a big problem recently.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Ruben, come here. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to say hi to chat? You want to say hi to chat?
Oh. What's the goal for this challenge team-wise? Hugo, I want a shiny Nidoran and a shiny Growlithe. Other than that, we just need to get other shinies. He's celebrating his mama's home. Our dogs go crazy whenever my wife gets home. They just go nuts. Hi. Did you come just for the bathroom?
No, for tools.
Oh, tools? Your dad not have any?
Well, he has some, just not everything.
Oh. Ruben.
Come on.
All right, go inside. Go inside.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Just a badge quest? Yes, just a badge quest. I will not be doing a Nuzlocke of this. No way. He's so excited. They get super excited when mom gets home. Crazy. They're so needy. It's like, Mom, Mom. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She could be gone for like 5 minutes. Then she comes back home and they just lose their minds. Shiny Nuzlocks are painful, letting one go after spending so much time. Yeah. Yeah, but then I come home and they're just like, hi, Dad. It's like, hey, I give you more scratches and cuddles than Mom does, you jerks. How's shiny hunting in this game? Technically, shiny hunting in this game shouldn't be that bad, but our luck is awful. I'm the spare human. For Leroy, 100%. Since German Shepherds, they like to pick one person that they are their person. I am the spare human for Leroy. For Ruben, I think because I'm just home all day, I am not necessarily the spare human for Ruben because him and I cuddle and play probably more. He's just always excited when new people, you know, anyone's there. Did I catch the Pidgey? No. Mom over Dad every time. Is it the same process like other games? No, Puerto, because you use something called catch combos. So you catch the same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over again. And once you get to a 31 catch combo, everything after that, so the next Nidoran that spawns, that had a 1 in 341 chance of being shiny. So we catch it, And the next Nidoran has a 1 in 341 chance of being shiny. And we continue. They're just mama's boys? I guess, Chris. I guess. I'm curious, why, Chris, why do you have like a... Oh, listening only. That's funny. It tells me you're only listening, Chris. So apparently you don't count as a viewer. That's funny. Yeah, you have like this weird little eyeball with an X through it, or a slash through it, next to your name. And I've never seen it before. You leaving?
Yeah.
What tools did you need?
Multi-tool, space out, batteries.
What all are you guys? You guys have a lot to do, or is it just?
And they were punching a hole through the foundation to
Wasn't there already a hole?
not. I don't know. Where they ran the pipe or punching a hole through the foundation and connecting the system and taking out her stuff.
Oh, you're taking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So that's what that was all for.
I'll need shower when I get home.
Yeah. Have your dad dig it out. That's gross.
Yeah, I am the handy woman of the family.
Whatever. I am a handyman just as much as she's a handy woman. Get out of here. She's just working construction right now with her family.
Yeah.
W for woman. She's a very handy woman, yes. It is nice because, you know, a lot of my friends that are married are like, oh, gotta go work on this, gotta go work on that. Well, whatever, Nina.
I like Nina.
Yeah, but my wife can do a lot of that stuff. We stand the handy woman. We do stand the handy woman. We love a pretty handy lady. Okay. Love you. Thank you. Cosmic's the lucky man. Very lucky man. She's hot. She's smart. She's talented. Hardworking. She's hot. Twitch is snitching. Ah, I said it. You got me, Elizabeth. Just listening, playing No Man's Sky. No, you're good, Chris. You're good. I don't mind that you're just listening. I think that's just funny that Twitch is. I said it again. That the purple app is so nosy now. It used to not tell you stuff like that. She bakes. She bakes. I would say I'm probably the better cook, and she's the better baker. I do more of the cooking, like dinners and stuff. She does more of the baking, like cookies and bread and whatnot. You hit the lottery, man. You better never mess up. Oh, I know. Plus, her dad's a cop, so I gotta be real careful. Plus, she likes to hunt and rides dirt bikes. My wife's kind of the full package. Jimmy, thank you for the follow on the purple app, by the way. She's hot? No. I wasn't reading someone's comment when I said she's hot. I said my wife's hot. My wife, I got her picture hanging up here. My wife's so hot, chat. She's so hot. So sorry to all you ladies, I'm taken. I'm married. Cooking is science, baking is alchemy. I like that. She's a wizard. This ain't ZA. Juanito, how do you know? This is just modded ZA. You want a wife anyways? Wives are better. You're shiny hunting Litwick and ZA. Good luck, Juanito. I believe in you. You got this. Isn't baking a form of cooking, though? Well, yes, but if you say I bake, you don't think, you know how to make a mean seared salmon. If you say I bake, you assume, oh, you probably make bread and cookies and cakes and stuff like that. If I say I cook, you don't immediately probably assume, he's a master of bread. I cooked a cake. Yeah, you don't cook things you bake, and you don't bake things you cook. Someone call a doctor, you stepped on a Lego build. Someone call the police. I can't believe you stepped on a Lego. How dare you? How comes your team is so high leveled? Because they are just the Pokemon I caught, and they keep leveling up as I try to get the shiny, and I don't feel like dealing with new Pokemon all the time being like, they leveled up, they leveled up. They want to learn a new move. You do bake mac and cheese? No, and that's fair. There is some nuance, right? It's not a cut and dry thing. I'm just saying typically you don't think of stuff you cook when you say I bake and vice versa. Typically. I baked a lasagna? Yeah. Though for things like that, I wouldn't even say I baked a lasagna. I would normally say I made a lasagna because I'm constructing it. I don't even really think lasagna is really cooking. Like if you're home making the pasta noodles and you're home making the sauce and the meat stuff, sure. But lasagna or like mac and cheese, it's not as much cooking as it is making, like putting stuff together and shoving it in the oven. Like I made a casserole. I guess you could say you baked it, but I typically would say I made a casserole because you're not cooking anything. Have I played Violet? A little. I mostly played Scarlet. A lot of cooked food is really preparing. No, that's fair. Dudes are pulling out the actually, if you say that you baked, technically it means, yeah. No, it's all good fun and games. I don't care. Hey, Alistair, thanks for the follow on the Purple app. Appreciate you. I want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. That'd be so sick. You got a Pidgey after 12 and hunted Oddish for 928 and 1 runaway. We didn't get Pidgey after 1,303. All the words are made up anyways. True. Why do the streams always make me hungry? Pretty sure 9 out of 10 we talk about food. Elizabeth, I just like food. If I could do one thing, so my wife and I were talking. If a genie popped up in front of you and he's like, I'm not a normal genie, I'm like a chef genie, and you only get one wish. And that wish is any one specific food becomes healthy, calorie-less, like it's only what you need, so it's not unhealthy for you, whatever. You could eat as much of it as you want, no problems. But it can't be like, you can't say like bread and it counts for like pizza. Bread only counts for like eating a slice of toast or eating a sandwich with bread, only the bread or whatever. But if you say pizza, pizza could, you know, be any pizza. Is the Nidoran female shiny? No, the Nidoran females are blue and they turn purple. I mean, yeah, they turn purple, right? I don't remember. But we have those kind of conversations all the time because I love food. My wife does not like sourdough, actually. I like sourdough. She likes other other breads, though. Thought you saw the sparkles? No, so some of them will have like swirls and stuff around them, and that just means they're big or small. Blue means they're small, red means they're big. It's not the same as shiny sparkles. Pizza or pie for the versatility, and that's what I was saying. We had this conversation because there has to be some nuance to it, right? You can't just say like bread and it count for pasta too. Pasta's different. But if you say pizza, technically there's things like breakfast pizza, and there's a bajillion types of pizza. There's even fruit pizza, so it would kind of like encompass all of those. So we were talking, and it would probably be bread or cookies for me. I would say bread or cookies. Shiny Evolution. My favorite's probably Umbreon or Sylveon. But bread or cookies because I mean not bread or cookies, pizzas or cookies. Pizza is my favorite food of all time, and I could eat it any day, every day. I love pretty much all pizza. It's delicious, especially fruit pizza is so good. But cookies, Oreos, any store-bought cookie, any other type of cookie that you home make. My wife makes the best chocolate chip cookies literally ever made. They're delicious. And so pizza or cookies would be such a good one to be like, no calories, it's only good for you. Be delicious. What happened to the catch combo? The Pidgey one broke because of a Weedle at 1303. The Nidoran one broke at like 150, so. Do I play Pokemon Close Combat? I haven't. I've seen it before, but I haven't played it. Doing chocolate? See, but that's the thing, Julia. If you do chocolate, it only counts for the chocolate in a thing. So you can do like hot chocolate, but whatever you mix in with the hot chocolate, it's only the chocolate. If you have like chocolate cake, only the chocolate of the cake is calorie free. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. Yes, a hot dog is a sandwich. It's a sideways sandwich. Fire red, leaf green for Switch? Yes, I made a video about it. TikTok should be going up soon. The short is up.
Ruben, why are you whining? Come here. Come here. Stop your whining. Stop your whining. What are you doing, Ruben?
I get too sick of foods after eating them a couple times to pick one thing. I don't get sick of foods very often. That's why meal prepping is so nice. Best shiny hunter, by the way, said Peaky. I'm the best shiny hunter? Thanks. I'm not whining. I'm talking to Ruben, my puppy. Talking to my puppy. I'm not the best shiny hunter. In fact, I have such terrible luck, I might be the worst shiny hunter. Callan, I'm sorry about that, man.
Ruben, come here. Come here.
Come here. I hear your little clomping foot stomps. Ruben puppy time? Alright, Allie redeemed some Ruben puppy time.
Come here. Come here, Ruben. Hi.
Oh, guys, say hi to puppy.
Say hi to puppy.
Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, oh, thanks for the snuggles.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Please leave my glasses alone. I know you love licking them. I know you love licking the glasses. Oh.
Mwah. Soon we're gonna have to take the Ruben Puppy Time redemption off of the purple app because he's not gonna be a puppy so long. He's not gonna be a puppy for long. He's almost 5 months old. Is he a Vizsla? He is a Vizsla. Oh, look at the puppy. What? What? Oh, what? What are you doing? Mwah. He's so cute. And a Hungarian one. I didn't know Vizslas had different types of Vizslas. Pretty sure he's just a Vizsla. He's so gangly. He is very gangly. There's a lot of Vizslas. Interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, sweet stompy boy. Chat loves you. How'd I end up naming him Ruben? My wife and I were just throwing ideas around of what would be fun names for a dog. We like old man names. So like Leroy is our German Shepherd. And we were talking and her mom made a comment, I think, and was like, what about Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? And we're like, no. And then I thought about it and I was like, Ruben from Lilo and Stitch, though, is a great name. The experiment that makes sandwiches. You like German Vizslas or Weimaraner's? Why? I'm assuming you meant to spell Weimaraner's. Weimaraners aren't Vizslas, though. Weimaraners are like a similar breed, but they're more pointer than hound. You made my day better. I'm glad, Allie. You can't play with one Joy-Con? Yeah, it's a little weird playing with one Joy-Con. You heard German Shepherd scrolling by. That's all you needed to hear. Dez, what's up? You guys want to see the German Shepherd? Leroy, come here. Leroy. Leroy, come here. Hi, Ruben. Leroy. Leroy. Come here. Oh, good boy. Oh, you're so much bigger than Ruben. Yes. Yes. Oh, good boy. This is the original puppers. Our big shepherd. Oh. Oh, he's so cute. That's our original puppers. Ruben, leave him be. Ruben, leave him be. Leave him be. Leave him be. Eventually you'll have a dog, but for now you have cats. Yeah, I like them both. Cats are getting on my nerves, though. You bought the Pokeball controller for this game. It made it a lot better. Yeah, now the Pokeball controller is like $200. I vote for a name change for Ruben. No. No. We like the name Ruben. Plus, he's got stinky farts, so it fits. Such a good boy. I know. Leroy's a very good boy. Leroy is just the prettiest boy. Ruben is just adorable. They're gonna be a pretty duo. We want to keep Ruben really fit, really lean. My in-laws' dog, when he was a bit older, got pretty chunky. We want to keep Ruben pretty lean and pretty. Oh, yeah. Vizslas are hunting dogs? Yeah, he likes to point and stalk. He points at Leroy all the time, or he'll point at squirrels and stuff, naturally. And then he loves to stalk Leroy outside. They'll be playing outside and he'll hide behind a tree or like get down in the grass and crawl over to him like he's sneaking, even though Leroy sees him the entire time and he's like, I'm gonna get you, and then jumps at him. He's cute. We want to get him some antlers so that we can teach him how to shed hunt. You just unintentionally roasted Ruben, the viewer? No. Ruben knows. Ruben, if you're watching still, you know. I mean, the name just comes with stinky farts. What can I say? You were named after a stinky sandwich. It's only natural. Does he get you like a ball back? He doesn't like to fetch very often. Leroy loves his ball, and so we will throw it, and dude, he loves chasing and fetching and bringing it back. Every once in a while, Ruben will grab it once he drops it, and he'll like run it around us for a second and then drop it and run away. He just doesn't care all that much for fetch, at least right now. But we want to get him some sheds and some bird wings to train him on some hunting. Gotta take a video of that for you. Of which part? You're catching strays? No, you're catching truths, Ruben. Accept it. Shed hunting's fun. We do that when the snow melts. Nice. What's up, Aiden? At least he's stalking and pointing. Yeah. I'm sure as he gets older, he'll probably get more interest in it. Right now, I'm sure he looks at it and he's like, I can't outrun Leroy right now. There's no point in me chasing the ball. But soon he'll be able to outrun Leroy very easily. Beasties are better than pointers in your opinion? My family has always had a German short-hair pointer all growing up. So they share a lot of similarities. He's very cute though. I like Beasties. Oh, thank you, Feline. Am I even reading Red App chat? Yeah. I am. There just hasn't been a chat in a while. Hi, it's been a while. Will you soon send a reply to you on Discord? Oh, yeah, Elliot, I've just been so busy. Just been busy. Real bird wings are the best for training. Reach out to local hunters. Yeah, Allie, we hunt, so we have plenty of access to bird wings. Why do I have 5 Pidgeots in your party? Because I am shiny hunting, and it gives you levels as you catch Pokemon. And we haven't gotten a shiny yet, so they just keep leveling up. What all do we hunt? I used to do a lot of bird hunting, quail and pheasant. Now we do more deer and elk than anything, especially my in-laws. My in-laws were never into bird hunting much, but they really like elk hunting. So I just got a couple years ago, I got an archery deer out in Oregon. We haven't hunted since we moved to Idaho. Probably need to soon, because I'm out of venison, and my in-laws just processed their newest elk. Happy Friday, good luck. Thank you, Ranch. You found a Charizard while you were flying Route 2. Is that rare? I don't know. I don't know what's on Route 2. You see an adorable dog behind you? Yeah, Ruben's running in and out. 186 at the bottom is how many Nidoran we've caught, but I need to update that number in a minute. Once we go sell our candies, which we're going to go do right now. So, time to update our Nidoran count. You love to hunt, but you mostly help set up stands and process deer. Gotcha. Rud app is low chatters, to be fair. Yeah, and there's also two streams on Red app, so game name is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Ruben, come here. Thank you. Stop eating the cat food, please. Because then you're not hungry for your food, and it's not good for you. Game name platform, it's on Switch and Switch 2. You're lurking over here instead of Red App because your Red App's bugging out. Oh, gotcha. You haven't hunted yourself, but you want to participate in bow hunting. You love camping and fishing. Yeah, bow hunting's hard for sure. All right, let's go through and update our Nidoran count. All right, that's 30. That's 60. $63 added to the count. All right, I gotta adjust where the number is. 248. Woo! Crazy. All right, there we go. When I get home, you send a picture of your dad's special 11-point box. Wow. Oh, gotcha. Sounds good, Allie. You prefer archery to bow hunting, but you're also not making time for either. Archery to bow hunting? Are you saying just like shooting at targets instead of hunting? Archery hunting is very difficult, especially compared to rifle hunting. You gotta be way, way closer. Especially if you're not, like when I archery hunt, we don't just set up in a tree stand. We go and track the deer. We'll have a spotter up on a hill and we'll spot the deer, and then we'll have two groups, one person going one way, one going the other. And we'll track the deer down and try to get close enough. It's really fun. The humbler. What do you use for scent removal? I don't even remember. It's just in our hunting bag. Game is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Your little sister named it Francis. Yeah, we don't have a name for the mount in our house. My wife has a pretty decent elk mount. Just the antlers, the dead head. But her dad has a really big taxidermied, full like shoulder to head mount in their house of an elk. It's huge. And they call it Miguel. He gets a Santa hat every year for Christmas. No, Firo. Come on, or Sphero. I want to encounter you. Get out of here. Have you seen any legendary rare bird spawns yet? I don't think the legendary birds can spawn until we've beaten the game. benefits. We haven't even beaten Gym 1. Chad, do we think we're gonna finally get a shiny before stream number 4 ends? Because I'll be honest, I genuinely might just put this series on a shelf and come back to it later if we can't even get one shiny Pokemon. 30 hours, 5 times over odds. If we can't get one shiny Pokemon, we might just go do one of our other shiny challenges. So here's a thing. I was talking to Vandy and he expressed his opinion, but I'm curious what you guys think. If I do a Heart Gold Soul Silver or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire playthrough, I've been thinking about doing it shiny, but if I do it shiny, I'll probably do it on like an emulated modded version where the shiny odds are much better, like 1 in 500 or something around there. So that being said, do you guys think that that would still be entertaining to watch? I know like Gentle Dude did something like that before. Is that something you guys would want to watch? And is that something that would be worthwhile making into a video, or would you only want to watch like vanilla real shiny hunting? Either's fine. If you guys would prefer just vanilla real shiny hunting, then I can just do that as a video separate, not live. But I hope you get it today. I hope I get it today too. What's up, Rocky? Mac, thank you for the follow on Purple app. You see nothing wrong with it? Real hunts are painful, mods are fun. Yeah, I'm definitely considering doing the modded. I know Vandy said if I did the modded, he personally would recommend doing it off stream. Because people can get upset that you're playing a modded version. I just probably won't even really talk about it much. We'll just be playing the game, and if somebody asks, I might in passing be like, oh, the odds are 1 in 500. You love shiny only runs, and increased odds would make your life easier. Also, if you do that, remember to turn off impossible evos. Turn off impossible evos? What do you mean by that, Elizabeth? Because the only thing I would probably mod, because I've never played Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire or Heart Gold Soul Silver, so the only thing I would change about the game is probably the shiny odds. I wouldn't probably change, like I wouldn't do a randomizer or anything. You can trade evos without having to trade. Oh, gotcha. So turn it on so I can just evolve trade evos. That's a good idea, Elizabeth. Mods would be fun. Yeah, so we might jump to something like that. Where do you play this? I'm playing on the Switch 2. You can play on the Switch or Switch 2. So yeah, I mean, if we don't get the shiny in this stream, I honestly might shelf this for a little bit, especially with Pokopia in 2 weeks. Might shelf it, set up a new series doing either Heart Gold or Omega Ruby, and do that instead. Mods would be best for your sanity. I like shiny hunting, but this is brutal. This is brutal. Like 1, Chris, I don't know what time it is for you. Right now it's 11:30 for me. I'll probably end around noon. The game isn't shiny locked before the first gym. No, it is not shiny locked before the first gym, unless my copy is just like a demo copy, and it is. I can help set it up. Essentially impossible evos are a thing that require special conditions, making trade evos. Yeah, so Peekaboo, yes, if you would be a G and help me set that up, it'd be nice to get like a Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Omega Ruby save set up with adjusted shiny rates and then I guess impossible evos so that I can do those. Why is this Digimon game so familiar? Oh, this is the new Digimon game, Time Strangers, Ren. You didn't know that? So excited for Pokopia. I'm so excited for Pokopia too. Pidgey clutched up. How about level 56 Pidgeots? Huh? Also, guys, if you're not already following Mr. Peaky Bungulus, you definitely should give him a follow. Peekaboo, you stream on the Purple app, right? Pretty sure. If you're streaming when I end stream from now on, we need to raid you. I don't think you can raid on the, I don't think you can raid on the Red app, right? For streams. There's no physical special split in Fire Red Leaf Green. Oh, is there not? I forgot about that. I haven't played those games in so long. Purple, Red, and TikTok. Gotcha. Yeah, we need to start raiding into your streams because you're usually live right as I'm ending. You can raid on the Red app. Tell Picky you said hi. Backwoods or Alley says hi, Peaky. If I could consume a Pokemon, who would I choose? Vanillux. I like me some ice cream. I don't remember how you do it, but I know you can. Curious if it just shows me. I can share the stream. I can create a highlight. Pop out, engage. Yeah, I have no idea how to raid on the Red app, to be honest. It's called like redirect. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look that up later. But for sure on Purple app, it's easy. We can raid over on the Purple app. Vanilla ice cream. I like ice cream. And anyone that says vanilla is boring themselves. You caught Articuno and Zapdos in Leaf Green. Got Balanced Natures after 5 attempts. Nice. Fire Leaf Green will be peak. It will be pretty cool. Wait, Peekaboo, if you're still here, I am curious. How do you feel about Fire Red Leaf Green becoming ports? Because aren't you currently doing a living dex on the current like the actual hardware, and you're gonna have to figure out how to trade them all up? I'll try to find the link and DM on Discord. All right, sounds good, Elizabeth. You can set up auto redirects, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way and paste your link in the chat. Gotcha, Peekaboo. can trade up from Gen 3. Yeah, yeah. I really like them. It's kind of a bummer they came out right in the middle of your challenge. Yeah, and the thing is, you're probably gonna, once you finish your challenge, you'll move on to the Gen 2. Imagine they announce Gen 2 ports right after you start your challenge. Nothing beats OG hardware. You still get your Game Boy icons in home. Gotcha. Pokemon Transporter and Bank on 3DS. Yeah. I have a real copy of Leaf Green from your mom's friend's son. We need more Gen 2. We do need more Gen 2. Give me more Gen 2, Gen 3. Which is why I want to play Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Because really, I've not played through Gen 2 or 3, Hoenn or Johto, in probably 15 years. Like, it's since its original release, I really haven't played through them. So it'll be a fresh start for me. I won't even remember what's going on. Peekaboo, how upset will you be if the Pokemon captured in the ports have the original marks as well in home? Because they're from Fire Red, Leaf Green. Never played Gen 2 other than randomized emulated copies of Silver. Oh, gotcha. One sec, I got somebody at the door. One sec, chat. Hey. What do solicitors not understand about a no soliciting sign? That's what I want to know. If I have a no soliciting sign on my door, why are you knocking on my door? He's got a Hound Bay. That was Leroy. Leroy's the one that barks. Ruben just kind of like gruffs right now. He hasn't learned how to bark really. Why are people dumb? If I have a no soliciting sign on my door, why would you continue and knock on my door, especially when you hear dogs barking inside? You know you're pissing somebody off when their dogs are barking. No, I get that, Elizabeth. It's just annoying. Obnoxious.
Ruben, come here. Leave the cat food alone.
Jehovah's Witnesses? Jehovah's Witnesses aren't technically solicitors. Missionaries don't fall under the same solicitation laws because they're not trying to sell you something. So that I don't care. If like a Jehovah's Witness knocks on my door, it's like, okay, whatever. But if you're selling something, you are a solicitor. Why are you knocking on my door asking to sell me something if I clearly say do not solicit here? What's up, Biscuits? It's been a while. How you doing? It's really annoying when they make the dogs bark or babies cry. Yeah. Was it Jehovah's Witnesses? No, it wasn't. It was just a solicitor. They were selling me something and I was not interested. But again, if it's a Jehovah's Witness or like a Mormon, I'll give them a bottle of water, be like, I'm not interested. Have a good day. You know, whatever. I'm not going to be mean to them because, again, they're not solicitors at that point. Your sister has a sign that says if you make the baby cry. Oh, well, and that's a different thing. If your door, if somewhere on your door or porch or something says no soliciting and a missionary of some sort comes up, okay, sure, whatever. Still kind of rude to ignore that, but they're not solicitors. If your sign says do not ring our doorbell, do not knock on our door, just leave us be, and then like a missionary still knocks on your door, that's when it's rude for a missionary. Solicitors just suck. I'm not gonna buy something from you if you knock on my door. That is like one of the worst ways to sell me on something. I count them as solicitors when they bang on my door at dinner time all the time. I mean, to be fair, that is probably prime time to knock on people's doors when people are getting home and getting ready for dinner, because that's when people are home. But I get it. What is a Jehovah's Witness? Jehovah's Witnesses are just a religion, I guess. They're a messianic, missionary-based religion. I don't really want to get into religion all that much, but they're known like the Latter-day Saints, like Mormons, for knocking on doors and having missionaries out all the time. But for the most part, they're nice people. I don't agree with their beliefs, but that's fine. I'm not going to be mean to a missionary when they knock on my door, unless they're knocking at like 8 p.m. That would be kind of where I'm like, whoa now, hey, you know. If a missionary knocks with a do not disturb sign, it shows they don't value your personal beliefs. Yeah, if you have a do not disturb us sign on your door, don't mess with them. Missionary, solicitor, nothing.
Ruben, come here. Stop eating the cat food. I saw you. If you are hungry, it is because you did not eat your breakfast. You can go eat your breakfast, leave the cat food alone.
They are selling something, your soul. I guess, but yeah, technically not. Is this Pikachu or Eevee? I'll let you guess, Plaque. I'll let you guess. I'm always surprised that people are still willing to go door to door to solicit, given all the true crime docs that are out there. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I considered doing pest sales while I was in college, because like every college kid ever, I was sold very hard on you could make $100,000 in a single summer. Come sell pest stuff for us. It's miserable, but you'll make money. I thought about doing that, but at the end of the day, I was like, I don't like the idea of soliciting, period. What's up, Mohammed? Can you evolve Pikachu or Eevee? You can other Pikachu and Eevees, but not your partner Pikachu and Eevee. Let's go Togepi. Let's go Togepi would be funny. You're just constantly holding your Togepi. Chain of 111. You should have seen a shiny by now. Cody, technically the shiny odds are 1 in 341 when you're comboing over 31. So technically no. That being said, our combo is actually like our combo is probably in the 300 realm now, so what if it was let's go Togepi and you just roll your Togepi in front of you like a soccer ball? That'd be pretty funny. We're on Nidoran. Did you get the Pidgey? No, we did not get the Pidgey. Nope, we got to 1,303 on our Pidgey combo. And then we accidentally caught a Weedle while I was reading chat, and it broke it. So we moved on to Nidoran because I'm tired of Pidgey. Could have Let's Go Togepi and Azurill and just roll them everywhere. Yo, what's up, superhero? Oh, you're the one that asked about the Pidgey. No, it's been a while. How are you doing? Your nerdy ass thought we were talking about Dungeons and Dragons with the Jehovah's Witnesses? Yeah, no. You're really unlucky. I feel bad for you. I have to say, I must have some of the worst shiny luck of all time. Part of me is worried that for some reason they're also spawning in the grass to the left of me, and I just can't see them because I'm not over there. Like I'm worried that they're spawning over here as well, which I don't think they are, because we're not over there. But that's the only reason I could see if we miss a shiny in this patch of grass, the only way we could do that is if it was spawning in the other patch of grass. But yeah, we might have the worst shiny luck imaginable. Our Pidgeots are about to level up again, chat. I think that's what, 2-3 levels today? How are we looking on candies? We're full. Time to go sell candies. Regular Nidoran. They need to port Sapphire Ruby games to the Switch as well. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm trying to think what I'll do for Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch, if anything. Obviously, I'm not going to shiny hunt in them, because that's insanity, but... Why is the sound so much better on TikTok than the other apps? Is it? Does the sound better on TikTok? People like you can't get Nintendo accounts. Why do you say that, Aiden? Are you gonna use 2-player mode for better catching odds later in the game? I don't even know how 2-player mode works, but very, very rarely do Pokemon break out. If they start breaking out more, like we start getting to where they're yellow and orange to try and catch them, sure, yeah, we'll start using the 2-player mode. But Heather and Damien, thank you for the follows. 20 for Fire Red Leaf Green's crazy when they have GBA emulators. Marcus, 20 is not crazy at all when you consider inflation and the fact that you'll actually have the game rather than it being an online subscription or a hacked copy where you can't trade with other people, battle online, or transfer to home in other games. So that being said, 20 is not actually all that bad. Do I wish it was 20 for both games, like Fire Red and Leaf Green package combo? Yes, but 20 is not bad at all. People were speculating they would be 30 to 40. I think that's excessive, but now 20 bucks is going to be even better if we get English physical copies of the game, which I don't know is going to happen. We know that what just happened? I just heard a sound. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, Demon, thank you for the follow. That's what the sound was. I know Japan is getting physical copies. If they're getting physical copies, we might get them, and that would be amazing. 20 bucks for a physical copy. Yes, please. Came from TikTok to follow. Let's go, Demon. Appreciate you, Quinn. Thanks for the follow on the purple app. Is it exclusive like Switch 2? No, it'll be Switch and Switch 2. You can play it Switch, Switch Lite, Switch 2, Switch OLED. Not like Pokopia. You have to pay for a Nintendo account? Yeah, you don't have to pay for a Nintendo account. You have to pay for Nintendo Online if you want those features or access to certain games, which luckily we don't have to pay for Nintendo Online to just get Fire Red and Leaf Green, because it'll be just a purchasable game. I'd rather pay 20 for Fire Red because you go to GameStop paying 30, 40, or 70 for both. If you were to buy Fire Red and Leaf Green right now, like actual cartridge copies, you're looking at like 50 to 100 bucks. So you're hunting the same Pokemon. Bram, I hope you get it soon. I hope you get it soon. How long have I been doing the hunt? We were hunting Pidgey for about 24 hours. We've been hunting Nidoran for about 5 or 6. Do I play Go? I don't play Pokemon Go very much. I'm on and off. I'll play it sometimes more than others. Will the graphics be any better this time around? For Fire Red Leaf Green, it's a port. It's not a remake, it's not a remaster, it's a direct port. So the screen will fit the Switch, I believe, and that's like the only change I'm pretty sure they're making. A lure? No, we haven't even beaten Gym 1. We don't have lures. "12 hours, you have 2 shiny Spearow." See, that's crazy, Bram. That's nuts. Because both of those Spearow are full odds. That's nuts. Actual cartridges are like 150 right now.
Are they?
Oh, when I bought all of my cartridges not too long ago, they were all in the like 50 to 100 depending on the version. That's crazy. It's better because you get the real experience. Yeah, true. Can't wait to play on the TV. It's going to be fun. I'm so excited. I'm glad they're finally porting them. And the fact that we're going to have online battles, online trading, and probably home compatibility. Now they just need to bring Gen 2 and 3 and then give us the DS accessory extra screen for the Switch 2 and then bring DS ports and we're good. Is that too much to ask, really? Home is free. Costs you money to have more than one box. Yeah. Yeah, home you have to pay for, unfortunately, if you want more. Saw a legit leaf green for 70 bucks at a retro store years ago and it was not mint condition. Yeah, none of mine are mint condition, that's for sure. Spent like 400 bucks getting everything I needed for the Gen 1 video. Oof. Oof. Fire red leaf green, there's no online trading. But Lisa, there will be online trading. Is the grinding in those games like how it was in Heart Gold Soul Silver or worse? I've never played Heart Gold Soul Silver, Cornet, so I don't know. Probably worse, to be honest. There won't be local only. It says in the description online trading. I want them to make a device like a GameCube. Peaky smells. Peaky does smell really good. There won't be local only. Hold on a minute. Hold on a darn tootin' minute. All right, Fire Red. See more. You can also visit the Pokemon Wireless Club to trade, battle, and chat with other players via local wireless. Local wireless, huh? I didn't see it said local. Interesting. So what does local wireless mean? Does that mean I have to be on the same internet as somebody else? Let's see. See, this one doesn't even say. Oh, why did it leave Pokemon? They'll have home compatibility, but it's going to be one way. Yeah, I'm sure it will be one way. What's Ash's name in Japanese? No idea. Not a clue. Number of players online 2 to 4. Number of players local wireless 2 to 4. Yeah, how does local wireless work? What does that even mean? Switch to switch in close proximity, probably Bluetooth. Share the same network. Ah, that's a bummer. That's a big bummer. I mean, you can still get around that technically if you host like a server technically. Local co-op. Did I get the shiny bird? No, we did not. $20 is crazy? Ward, why do you think $20 is crazy? I'm genuinely curious why people are so up in arms about 20 bucks for the game. Not gonna buy unless we get the Deoxys vent ticket included. Is the Deoxys event in Fire Red Leaf Green? Was that where the Deoxys event was? I thought it was Gen 2. At least it's not 70. That's true. At least it's not 70. But I'm genuinely curious. I think Brother Man dropped a $20 is crazy and then left, but 20 bucks in this economy? 20 bucks in this economy doesn't go that far. Let's be completely honest. You can barely get a meal at any fast food restaurant for 20 bucks. You go to Dutch Bros and your drink is going to be half of that for one drink. Deoxys, Ho-Oh, Lugia are the event Pokemon. But for Fire Red Leaf Green, I thought it was for the other games. It was Leaf Green, Fire Red at Celebi. Bro, I'm so out of touch for these games. What the heck? Wendy's has the biggie bags for $6. The biggie bags used to be $4 in 2018, by the way. Just gonna put that out there. 8 years ago, it's gone up $2. You can get a meal at McDonald's for 20 bucks. Yeah, you can get one meal at McDonald's for 20 bucks. OGs remember the 4 for 4? 4 for 4, baby. Bro, I gotta touch back up on my event knowledge for the Pokemon games. I didn't realize there were events for Fire Red Leaf Green. People gotta learn to cook. That's the crazy thing, is my wife and I, we eat healthy. We eat pretty lean, plus we're even counting calories, so we're not eating a lot. And our bill has progressively gone up. Our grocery bill went from, we were spending like 600 bucks a month on groceries when we first got married 5 years ago. And now the last like year and a half, it's been around 800. Last couple months, we haven't changed what we're buying the same stuff from the same places, and we're looking at closer to like 1100 this month for the same stuff. I don't want to cook every day. Yeah, we meal prep, so we cook like a bunch of stuff on Sundays, and then that way we're cooking a lot less throughout the week, but still freaking crazy. Dollar menu McDouble. You can't get the McDouble on the dollar menu. What are you talking about? McDouble? You can barely get the friggin'... You can barely get a McChicken for $1. And I'm pretty sure you have to buy a McChicken first to get the second one for $1. Or are you saying it used to be McDouble on the dollar menu? Because, yeah, I could believe that. Time to homestead? I guess. It's ridiculous. Though, for the amount of chicken I eat, I will need to have my whole own poultry farm. Subway used to have $5 subs. To be fair, the $5 sub from Subway was ages ago. Compared to everything else, yes, Subway has gotten crazy expensive. I would be happy if Subway was a $7 sub. Now you're paying like $10 to $15 a sub at Subway. I love Subway. But the fact that you have to pay so much now, crazy. Subway has a new monthly subscription? What? You have chickens for only eggs? I eat a lot of eggs too. You got another shiny Spearow? Where is our shiny luck, please? 45 bucks a month for unlimited footlongs? No way. Are you serious? Wait, that's actually not bad. 45 bucks a month for unlimited footlongs? Wait, I gotta do some math, chat. I gotta do some math because I can't math while I'm playing a game. Brother, I could go to Subway 9 times a month. Go to Subway 9 times a month. You get your $5 footlong. 45 bucks. I need a fact check. Somebody fact check this. Is there actually a Subway subscription? Because as soon as I am done cutting calories, I will probably be buying that. I would gladly eat Subway every day of the month. Let's say I eat Subway 5 times a week. Let's make sure we don't lose this Nidoran. Let's say 5 times a week for 20 times. $2.20 for a footlong? Someone fact check this. Brother, I would be eating nothing but Subway. Subway's the closest place to your work. 45 bucks a month? Dude, I would Subway subscription so fast. That's not even crazy. It's a secret plot to break the chain. To break what chain? What's my Subway order? I usually get like a chicken bacon ranch. I might double the meat sometimes, but usually just a chicken bacon ranch footlong. That's what I get now. You just broke my combo? I didn't break the combo. Hey, why is he running? Why are you running? Chicken bacon ranch is what your husband and I get too. Oh, it's so good. I used to love their steak and cheese, but they shrunk their steak and cheese and got rid of their flatbreads. And then they changed their flatbreads. I think they're back now, but they shrunk the flatbreads because I used to get the steak and cheese on flatbread, and oh, it was so good. But then they shrunk the serving sizes, and it's just not enough anymore. But the chicken bacon ranch with the chicken chunks. Don't give me none of the chicken bacon ranch with friggin' rotisserie chicken. Nuh-uh, no way. Yes, Rue, I am going to get the fire red and leaf green. Nestor just checked, it's not real. Bro, who said, raise your hand in chat if you said, if you were the one that brought up the Subway subscription. Who brought up the Subway subscription? Feline, it's different. A ham and cheese at home and a ham and cheese at Subway. The Subway one has at least 7,000 grams more sugar. It could be regional. No. It was you, Jacob? Everyone crucify Jacob. Get him. Get him. Beat him down. They'd go out of business with me alone. I'd be there all day. If there was a Subway subscription, even if the Subway subscription was like $100 a month, I would be getting that without a second thought. If I got $100 subscription to Subway, free footlong any day of the month, 1 footlong a day. If I ate there Monday through Friday for lunch, I would have $5 footlongs. Why isn't the counter updating? I update it, Kobe, every time I release a bunch of stuff. So every time I check the bag and I have full candies, I go sell all the candies, which it's time to go sell, and then I release the Nidorans, and that's when I update the counter, because I update it manually. I want a Nidoran to spawn, so I know it's not shiny. Come on, spawn. I get as many as possible and then go sell them. Nestor, I guarantee things like a subscription to a food place would have things that are like, it's a felony to sell your sandwiches. Hamish, this is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Well, guys, still no shiny. Still no shiny. That's crazy. Subway thing's a rumor. Gotcha. That's a bummer. I was excited for a second. Genuinely was like, I'm about to get Subway every day for the rest of my life. And I would have been fat and happy. Will I check out Pokopia? Yes. Yeah, Feline. I know. I'm just saying food places would likely want to make it one. Yeah, we'll be playing Pokopia for sure. Maybe we're just saving all of our luck for Pokopia. And we'll get a shiny in Pokopia and be the first one to get it. Time to shelf it. Guys, it might be time to shelf Pokemon Let's Go. When we, oh my gosh, so much shiny hunting and no shiny. Make a new member tier that's Feed Cosmic a sandwich. Yeah, but the member tier would have to be like $15 because friggin' Subway is so expensive. Change all our member tiers. Basic member tier is get Cosmic McChicken. The next member tier is $15 and it's get Cosmic a Subway sandwich. Next one's get Cosmic a, I don't know, 15 Costco pizzas. The membership reward is just an awkward eye contact ASMR video of you eating it. That'd be hilarious. What Pokemon? It is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I'm gonna get 6 more. We're gonna get to 300. And we're gonna see. That's 1. Do it for April. Yikes. Slices or whole pizzas? Whole pizzas, are you kidding me? Bro, I could pound Costco whole pizzas. Oh, I love those things. Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. Cheesecake's also top tier. Is it on console? Yes, it's on Switch and Switch 2. Does my wife bake cheesecake? She's made cheesecake before, but her main thing, if she makes cheesecake, she makes these lemon berry cheesecake bars that have never turned out the same ever. So one time she forgot to bake it and just put it in the fridge. One time she didn't bake it enough. Another time she baked it too long, and so they've never turned out the same. But even soupy, they're delicious, and it's just this like lemon berry, very fresh spring flavored cheesecake stuff. That's one of her best recipes. Oh, they're so good. Fire Red port on Switch 2 looks pretty good. This is not the port. This is Let's Go. Hunt's Brothers pizzas are the best for quick grab pizzas. I don't even know what Hunt's Brothers pizzas are, Elizabeth, to be honest. Cheesecake's hella touchy. Yeah, cheesecake's hard. Cheesecake is hard. Those things are huge. Bro, I love pizza. I don't think you guys understand. My buddy worked at Little Caesars when I was in high school. And he called me one day and he was like, dude, get down here right now. Our power went out. And at Little Caesars, if their power goes out, they have to throw everything away. Even the sodas. they have to throw it all out, and they don't donate it for some reason, or at least this location didn't. And so he called us, and he's like, the power went out for like a couple hours, and he loaded our car up with all of the hot and ready pizzas, breadsticks, the big sodas, everything. And we went back to my buddy's place and had a pizza party. And we had a contest to see who could eat the most pizza. Now, given this was back when I was like a junior or a senior, so my metabolism was a lot bigger, my appetite was a lot bigger. I couldn't do this nowadays, but back then I think my record was like 8 full Little Caesars pizzas with like 2 whole bags of breadsticks by myself. This was back when they made the Crazy Bread individual breadsticks. The pizza was a little thicker. Depends on the franchise owner, probably. But man, I could pound pizza. Again, pizza's my favorite food. If you guys are ever like, oh, you know, you don't know where I live or know me in person, but if anyone was ever like, what do I get, you know, Cosmic for his birthday? A freaking pizza gift card or just a pizza? As long as I'm not counting calories, which I am right now. Of course, my birthday is next week, but bro, just pizza. I love pizza. Yo, Lux, how's it going? Thank you for the follow on the Purple app. All right, guys, that's it. That is the Nidoran males. Still no shiny. We might shelf this series. That's such a pain. Oh my gosh. Bro definitely had the munchies. I just had a really big appetite back then. Lux, what's up? Welcome in. Don't shelf it, just play the game? No. I gotta do shiny. Gotta do shiny only. I live somewhere in Oregon, if I remember correctly. No, I used to. We moved last year, about a year ago. We moved. So we don't live there anymore. No. But guys, that is gonna be it for today. If you guys want to join me, Peaky. Okay, if you guys want to join me, we are going to raid Peaky Bungie. Yo, Feline, my contribution to feed Cosmic for his birthday. No, Feline, thank you. You do not, please do not gift for my birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the 20 though. Big appreciate. I love the support. You guys just hang out, enjoy the streams. That's all I ask.
At Rossviewinkish6917 super chatted $20. My contribution to the Feed Cosmic for his birthday fund.
Feed me, Seymour. For my birthday, I think we're gonna go to a place called Tucano's. It's an all-you-can-eat Brazilian meat place. Oh, it's so delicious. It's delicious. But guys, if you want to join me for raiding Peekaboo, he is live right now. He's one of my best buddies. I'm gonna be a groomsman in his wedding. He's a great guy, great streamer. We're gonna raid him on the Purple app. So we're gonna raid him directly on there. For TikTok viewers and the YouTube viewers, I don't know how to redirect you. So his channel name is Peaky Bungie, Pikibung. And go over there, yell in his chat, you know, Cosmic Raid, even if you're not raiding on the Purple app. But guys, thank you so much for all the support. We'll be back again next week. Friday's Pokemon Day. We're starting a new series next week, Pokemon Z. It's going to be a good time. Make sure you follow, subscribe. I'm excited. So thank you guys, and let's go do the raid. Get ready to raid on the Purple app. Let's go. Woo! All right, everybody. Everybody on TikTok. Everybody on the YouTube, go to Peaky Bungie right now. Go tell him to raid. We're raiding. I raid immediately into Peaky Bugny's stream and have immediate ads. That's right. Go raid, go raid, go raid. Go find him on YouTube. Go find him on TikTok, guys.